it in like a few seconds. Impression should be going live soon. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're yeah. Yo, that is that
That's
delay.
it.
That delay is like only literally. Okay. Anyway, so hey everyone,
Okay, give me.
what's up?
No, go ahead. Just do
Oh,
you. You do.
oh, okay. All right, everybody. It is 7:50 p.m. here in New York, and we are live on the Danger Zone over here. We have our special guest, Gemma. We will be talking about dating in 2018, and we will do a ask me anything afterwards. For I believe for myself after this segment is covered, we'll cover different topics of or different like different aspects and topics of dating it. All right, we got a few people here saying hello to you. I don't know if you can see the chat, right? Right.
I can see the chat, but I
Okay.
can't actually type in it because I
Oh, that's
haven't
right.
created an
You haven't
account.
created an account. Right. Okay, no, but you can say hello to my followers as well. We have Benji. Benji's here, and also Bella Boop. I guess Alyssa and Lily are next to each other, but they're tuning in as well. So hopefully everyone had a good day today. And all right, so let's see. Let's introduce. Let's get some introductions down over here. So Gemma, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself, Russ?
I'm doing really well. Excited to be here. I'm excited that you're here as well.
Super
Um,
pumped to be here with you guys today. I was really looking forward to
oh
the
yeah,
stream.
definitely. So, tell me a little about yourself.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna correct you because I have to do it. So my name's in Spanish, right? It
Oh,
does read Gemma. It reads Gemma, but it's pronounced Hema.
oh, okay. So it's Hema. My bad,
Online,
my bad.
no.
It's
Since
like
we've been online, I'm like nobody knows this.
yeah,
I just
nobody.
have to correct.
It's just like you know what I mean. When you read somebody's name and you don't know how the pronunciation is, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like
you're like,
yeah, I'm like damn it. Okay, so it's a Spanish. You said Spanish name.
Spanish. Yeah, it's in
Okay,
Spanish, so it's
so
pronounced Hema, kind of like an
Hema.
H.
Okay. Cool. So Hema, that's actually unique. That's a really unique name. You are the first Hema that I know. That is so cool.
I've only met myself and another two. So, and one of them was like last week when I was in Florida.
Wow.
So, yeah, right.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I like my name. Nobody has it.
Well, rarely. You're one of those rare ones, the rare few out there. So,
Well,
what's up?
now just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about myself.
Okay.
So, like we just said a minute ago, my name is Gemma. I'm a filmmaker and serial dater based in Austin, Texas, and newly minted dating vlogger on YouTube as well, which is how Russ and I met. And I am really excited to be here with you guys today to talk about the pesky topic of dating in our modern dating culture, which is something that we all do, but most of us, do it anyway, even though it sucks.
That is totally true. Totally true. Okay, so let me just link your. Oh, okay, here we go. Wait. Here we go. So Darian here, Maui Cow Plays. She asked, "What is a serial dater?" She needs to know.
A serial dater is somebody who uh, literally dates a lot, like goes from relationship to relationship, a relationship hopper. Uh, Up until very recently, I was a relationship hopper, mainly because of the fact that it took me until my mid 20s to uh, realize that I need to be on my own for a while.
Okay.
And a serial dater is somebody who's in that situation and you don't really realize that you're doing it, but you're literally going from like relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship, not even really giving yourself a break or a time to kind of,
Like
figure
recover.
yourself out. Yeah, recover, figure yourself
Damn.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it because Is it because you consider yourself?
Oh, baby!
Is it because you consider yourself a serial dater? Do you do you like being in different relationships, like from one going after the other, like going to the next one, the next one,
Okay,
or
so I don't really like a recent realization. I don't like hopping relationships because it where it's just honestly just embarrassing to like. So my dad at one point, whenever I was in college, would call him,
Mhm.
would ask me about my most recent quote unquote victim, the victim of the month. Yeah,
Victim
because
of the
I
month.
yes, straight up victim of the
Wow,
month because
wow.
like I would date a
Yeah.
lot of people.
Right, 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 right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
do I like being a serial dater? Not anymore. I enjoyed it at the time, but I realized about 2 years ago that it was definitely super personal immediately, but we're going to get super personal right
Mhm, mhm.
now. It was definitely a very, just uh, myself that I had to like address, just personally before I went into like into another relationship. It's like, the stereotypical, like, I'm going to fix your problems so I can like push mine aside and not worry about them.
Yeah, yeah.
Very much,
I've heard
yeah.
of those. Yeah, yeah.
Like that.
Oh, Benji wants to know how long were the relationships on average?
It really, it depends. Like, I have had, I guess, hoppy ones for like 2, 3, up to 5 months.
Hmm.
And then my recent ones were my serious relationships as of the last like were 1.5 years, 1.5 years, 2 years, and then the latest one, which was last year.
Oh yeah, yeah. Damn, damn. Okay, okay.
I mean, earlier in my 20s
Yeah.
were definitely shorter. As of college and beyond,
Hmm.
they've been long relationships, but they've been just one after another, after another, after
Right.
another, and you know, it comes a time in every girl's life where you have to really look at yourself in the mirror and say, why am I making these choices?
Why are you making these choices?
Why am I making
Oh
these
man.
choices?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think we all somehow come into realization uh that it just comes to you in a way. But like, I mean, each person's different though. You say you're a serial dater. I can see that from from what you said. Um, but like to each their own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just gotta like I guess you just gotta find yourself. And you know at the time in your early 20s you were you know trying to find yourself. But I mean now that you're no longer in that, I guess you're no longer in that mindset. Uh, what do you have any expectations for like future, relationships, or like what can you tell us about what you learned
So
from those?
yes and no about the expectations. I think
Okay, okay,
to address that word to begin.
I know. So I
Now,
I don't like that word.
what is that quote? Expectation is the root of all heartache.
I believe so. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
that's I think that as of this point, I both have gotten rid of my expectations and also set a new expectations. As
Okay.
in, I know that sounds convoluted, but bear
Yeah,
with
yeah,
me.
yeah. Yeah, no, no, no.
Um,
I mean, I can understand that, but yes, do explain.
just a matter of the fact that I no longer, I'm still dating people, but I'm not, I'm not like trying to jump into anything immediately. I'm getting to
Right.
know one person at a time and very slowly, right?
Okay, okay, okay. That's
I
good. No, that's
have,
great.
right? And uh, I have actually set goals and have told, like, for example, the guy that I'm hanging out with and going on dates with right now. I don't even want to say hanging out with, because that's another problem I have with dating right now.
Oof.
The guy that I am
dating. Aren't
now.
you just dating? Yeah. You're dating, yeah.
Dating right now.
Right.
Beginning, I'm not going to tell you my social media handles or my last name, and I don't want to know yours, because I want to actually get to know you as a person versus going through your social media and creating these expectations of who you are. I don't want to paint a picture of who you are, and I don't want you to paint a picture of who I am. I want us to actually get to know each other, right?
Right.
So I think that's a huge change in the way that I used to date people, because I used to, like after the first date, I know his, Instagram handle, and by the morning I have a Pinterest board and I have already planned our wedding.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Damn.
Exactly. Holy. Because I already know,
holy moly, that's crazy. That's not crazy. I'm just saying in expression, that's holy shit. But I mean, that's what it is with social media nowadays. You know what I mean? You set yourself up for failure. You know?
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's terrible.
I'm actually seeing in the chat right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cal, how do you say that? I'm sorry, I'm not pronouncing it right.
Oh, Maui Cow? Yeah, Maui Cow plays, yeah. Yeah,
so Maui Cow, that's I don't have expectations anymore, but I also have created a new standard of expectations. And those are the ones that I'm talking about when I say there's a new set of expectations of just not being abusive, precisely, of just guidelines or certain moral standards that I want a partner to have. 100%. Right. The things that Malika Blaze is talking about is exactly what I'm referring to. Just morally what I look for in a partner and in a set of principles. I no longer tolerate certain things that I wouldn't do to somebody else. No longer tolerate. I've been very forgiving in the past for people who have done very crappy things to me. And that's no longer going to be the case, and it's just that kind of encompasses the both no expectations, as far as I'm not going to, project what I want my life to be on who I think you are, but also expectations of who I want to end up with, and I'll eventually find that person as long as I get to know them for the real them, versus me making up who they are over social media.
Oh man, I totally agree on you with that last point you made. But let's go see. Wait, okay, so Benji asks over here, can you identify any common factors with reasons you haven't had relationship out?
Yes, there's definitely a very interesting pattern that I have had in the past, and is the reason why I mentioned earlier, Russ, the whole problem, so I don't have to focus on mine. So upon the end of my last relationship, I just sat down and took a hard look at myself in the mirror and said, okay, what's going on? Why are all these relationships failing? What am I seeing that keeps happening? Because it all keeps ending in not a great way. Notice that over the years, I am drawn to people, and this is not to say that all people in these situations are bad people or would treat people like my ex has treated me, but attracted to people who actually need professional help, psychologically speaking.
Right. Okay.
And it's a matter of just that, being that caretaker, wanting to these people, wanting to nourish and literally solve their problems, being like, oh, I'm going to fix you. I'm a fixer, It came to a point where I was like, I have to, for lack of better words, I have to fix myself. I cannot worry about your problems. I'm going to be supportive of, your issues and, whatever this, my partner needs. But whenever it comes to the point to where their personal shortcomings are taking a toll on me as a person, to the point to where it's just about them, which happened often, to take a step back, and I noticed that all the people that I was dating, it was because either they came from, they had a rough upbringing or they've been through some traumatic experience. They have some sort of emotional something that I was like, oh,
Right.
it's okay. I'm going to make it okay.
Lily asked here, just curious, how do you do it? I've never been in one relationship. I'm too scared of it.
How do I do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I have no idea. At this point, I have no idea.
Oh
It's
my
kind of
God.
like, it's kind of,
Yeah.
okay. It's kind of like spicy food. If you like spicy food, who asked this question?
Lily Dolly.
Really? So do you like spicy food?
We'll see.
Get
Well,
her attention, respond,
Bella, I
attention,
think
yeah.
either Lily or Bella will answer. Hold on, let's.
Isn't that, go ahead.
Okay, well, I mean, okay, if the answer, okay, what if the answer is yes? Okay, she said
Okay,
no. She said no.
so,
Actually, wait. She said no. Actually.
okay, all right, then my analogy does not work.
Okay, then your analogy doesn't work. God damn. Okay, we gotta find a new analogy.
No, I'm gonna keep going with the spicy food one because
Okay.
so it makes you sick, so you don't eat it. Okay, so think about it this way: like, there's a lot of people that, for example, myself, I like spicy food, but I cannot eat it. I get really, really bad heartburn. I have to actually take medication before I eat anything spicy because otherwise I'm gonna be literally sick, as as it makes you.
Right.
Except for in my situation, and it's bad. I keep coming back to it because I like it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I totally see what you mean by that analogy. I totally see what you mean there. Holy shit.
I don't
Damn.
know what to tell
No,
you. Like,
that's a great analogy now. Now that I think about it, holy shit. That's one great analogy.
it's not pleasant. It's not comfortable. It's not exactly something that you always want happening. The spiciness and the pain of that. But at the same time, it's like, you really love you. If you love, your Takis or your hot Cheetos, you're gonna eat those hot Cheetos even if it hurts, right?
True.
I
Yeah.
keep dating.
Yeah. Oh man. Maui Cow plays she goes, sometimes pain is something we get drawn to because we don't know anything better.
Okay, I see. Ooh,
Oh my, oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Apparently, I'm a masochist. Maybe an emotional masochist. I don't know. You tell me.
Possibly.
This is actually, I kid you not, Russ, and this is
Yeah.
actually a great way to start this. The reason why I started the YouTube channel that you and I met over on Reddit over is because of
Mhm.
the fact that I literally want to have this conversation with people because I honestly don't know where I'm at either. No
Yeah.
idea. So having this conversation helps me.
This is good. Wait, whatever helps build your content as well, you know what I mean? Um,
So,
we're
it's like
basically
therapy, except cheaper.
yeah, this is way cheaper. I'm telling you right now, this is totally way cheaper. This is free. This is free.
Yo.
This is some free therapy for you guys, boys and girls over there. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Oh
Oh,
my
man.
God. Oh man. Oh God, free therapy. I need this. You're in my channel all the time. What do you mean you need this? Oh my God. Oh goodness.
Oh
Okay.
God, free therapy. Oh, I just realized where everything's coming up.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's on the. It
It's on
should
the
be.
right
It
side.
should be on your right hand side. Yeah.
I have you two monitors because I edit on one and
Oh,
my
okay.
setup's kind of weird. Yeah, my setup's kind of weird, and I was looking at the gray screen, and then I was like, why is nothing moving?
Oh,
And then I
okay.
was like, oh wait,
Gotcha.
it's next to your face.
Yeah. It's next. It's right next to me. Oh man, this is really cool for me. I've only been in one relationship for 7 years. Well, I can relate to that. Here's my little tidbit. Yeah. So with Bella Boop over here, she's been in her relationship for 7 years. when I was in my relationship, I was in it for 9 years. So, I mean, I can definitely relate um, to whatever Bella's going about advice. Okay, what do you guys want to ask? What do you guys want to ask? Friends aren't professionals; they can actually help me.
Yelling.
It's not. I know, I know, I know. It's like a lot of people write in caps lock. I know, I understand.
Every time I write in caps lock, I'm
I
yelling
always
at
think I'm yelling at somebody when I type in caps lock as well. I don't know. It's like portrayed in that way. You know what I mean?
you.
Um. Oh, Avi. I've never been in a relationship. You're not the first one. Lily hasn't been in a relationship either. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, here we go. Uh, that's personality stuff. Can we talk about stuff kind of superficial, materialistic that helps with dating, like stuff that everyone could work on? Hmm.
That's a topic right there.
Okay, okay, okay. You go first, and then I'll go afterwards.
You put me in the hot seat. That's fine. I
That's
get it. I see. All right. Put me in the hot seat.
You're the guest.
Okay.
You're the guest after all. You know.
Guess first. Okay. Besides personality stuff, superficial, materialistic. Okay. Um. Okay. I'm gonna bring this up
Okay.
because this question was asked. So
Okay.
don't hate me or hate me. That's fine too. Um. I I lead a very, very active lifestyle. Like I'm in the gym 5, 6 days a week. I work out a lot. I eat fairly healthy. Mind you, I do love pizza and nachos, but I eat pretty healthy.
Okay.
And not too long ago, I was talking to one of my best friends regarding a date that I was on. That, the guy was great. We had a great time. And
There's a butt.
there was nothing, yeah, there was nothing that I could have said no to if it hadn't been for the fact that I asked him like what he does as far as like staying active.
Oh.
And this person had nothing to say to that. Zero to say to that. Not to mention, he also wasn't in the best of shape. Like,
Okay.
I'm not like, oh, I'm only gonna date you if you're like super buff and like ripped and like look like you did 90,
Mm-hmm. I'm a fucking potato, so I'm trying to get my ass back into the gym. By the way,
it's not only like I'll talk about like the reason why I'm in the gym so much in a little while if you guys want to know, but like it's just so good for your mental well-being.
Right.
The side effects, the physical side effects are just like a plus, but just mentally and emotionally, like it's awesome. Like I need it, right? My friend was like, well, you cannot expect everybody to be as fit and be like in the gym as much as you are. And I'm like, and you're 100% correct. I cannot expect everybody to leave the exact lifestyle that I lead. However, you cannot tell me that an a-hole for not somebody who doesn't like lead an active lifestyle or doesn't go to the gym as much as I do. Like, you can't tell me that I'm being an asshole for not wanting to date somebody like that.
Right. Yeah.
Preference,
Yeah. Yeah.
It just like I like brunettes better than I like blondes, like it's things like that. It's like you can't tell me that I'm a superficial a-hole because that's a preference that I have.
Right, and it's your preference though.
Yeah.
But
is that superficial?
Is it superficial though?
Extent. And this is me speaking from the fact that normally people who lead lifestyles like comparable to mine are in really good shape. Yeah, plus, that's something that I look for in a guy. Like if you look like you work out, you probably, go on the trails as much as I do. You probably go to the gym as much as I do. And I see it and it's attractive. And then that, naturally we're gonna talk, or if we talk, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I do this, this, and this, and this is how I keep, fit.
Okay,
Um,
okay, okay. Well, what Bella said though, some people don't have to actually do that. They just they're just uh still healthy though. Uh, just because they don't work out all day doesn't mean they aren't fit. Um, I mean, yeah, people's metabolisms are different. You know what I mean?
mm,
Um, and let's say, okay, I know how Bella Boop is. I've spoken to her a few times. I've never actually met this person, but I've seen like pictures of her, and the things that she tells me, like she eats on a daily basis and whatnot, is just like unimaginable. Um, but she and yet she still is like healthy, like looks wise. Um,
dang, then I want her metabolism then.
that yeah, her metabolism is ridiculous. If I had that, oh my god, yo, I wouldn't look like a fucking
Switch, girl.
potato.
Let's switch.
Oh
Bella
my
Boop,
god.
let me switch to metabolisms.
Oh man. But not just the physical personality and lifestyle also.
I mean, to kind of snowball off of
Yeah.
what Bella Boop was saying, just because they don't work out all day doesn't mean they aren't fit. You're right. So then
Mhm.
that person's gonna look fit, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, you look fit,"
Right. But
because I
meanwhile,
thought they looked attractive. But if they tell me that they don't work out, that like fitness to me personally is gonna be like, "Oh well, then that doesn't work out." Even if they
oh
look
okay.
fit.
Even if they look fit. So it's like the whole
I guess it
um
is both a superficial and a personal preference.
okay.
Um,
Oh okay. Yeah, no. Okay. So Malakal plays is sort of uh how do I say it? Mm, I'll just read it. But you know, having a high metabolism doesn't mean you are healthy. Like saying all skinny people are healthy, which which is not true. Not all not all skinny people are.
Not like exactly how not all fit people are healthy either. I
Right,
have
right,
a
right.
couple
Yeah.
of friends that, they do weightlifting competitions. They
Hmm.
do like, I have a friend who does like bikini, like building competitions. And, this girl, most of the time, she's on point with all her, like she's a very healthy person, like through and through. But
Hmm.
whenever she has to get in shape for these competitions, like I'm talking, she is drinking and eating mustard packets to not starve because of how like she can't eat. Like
Oh
she's
wow,
literally
she can't
surviving.
eat
Like she's
like
literally
carbs or
surviving.
anything.
Yeah, no, no, she cannot eat anything, and it's incredibly unhealthy. And you
That
can tell that she
yeah.
gets weaker, but she, by showtime, she's gonna look the way she's supposed to look. And it's incredibly
That's
unhealthy. And that's exactly, it's terrible, Bella Boob. It's awful for your body.
mhm. That is
Both
definitely
sides, that
yeah.
just because you look like you're probably there's a good chance, especially with the social environment we live in right now,
Hmm.
you're not actually healthy. That the way that you look is probably because you're unhealthy. So there's extremes to both sides, absolutely.
Yeah. That is hard to hear. Not one to talk about. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's different than having wait, that's different than just normal people having a healthy being. Uranus is best planet. Uh, well, no, actually, wait a minute. That's actually pretty funny. I like that name. That's a funny name.
Uranus
For
is
that.
the best planet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh that's different than just normal people having a healthy BMI and heart.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's a
is.
fact.
Yeah. Give me a second here. There was okay. Benji asked, "Can we rank the three Fs in scale of importance?" Wait, there's just three Fs, yo.
What are the three F's?
Wait, Benji, what are the three Fs? Uh, being rich comes with compromise from both sides, right? Like, I might sacrifice a gym day if my significant other wants to do something. I don't think I can quit working out. Okay, okay. I mean, yeah, sacrificing, a gym day for your significant other, is one thing. Uh, and that's totally normal. That's totally normal. And like the fact that you love working out, there are a lot of people that just do, work out on a daily basis. You know what I mean? It's part of their routine, part of their yeah, part of their routine, part of their lifestyle. You know, but if you don't have, if you gotta find somebody sort of in a way to complement your lifestyle. Um, but
Otherwise, you're going to be skipping it all day, every day, if you just want to be with that person. And then next thing you know, you're codependent on each other because you never leave each other's side, and then everything goes to shit.
hey, did you just describe my last 9 years? Holy shit! You just
Oh,
fucking
dang.
summed it up right there and then. Holy.
On yourself. No, that was actually my last relationship too. We just
Yeah.
it whole like we just became
Yeah.
a blob of each other.
Okay.
That's when I was like, whoa, this needs to not be a thing.
Okay. It just it happens like that when you get into like a routine with somebody. It just happens that way sometimes. You lose track of what's important to you, which is, well, for you, working out. Or like, were you working out during that relationship?
I actually stopped working out regularly.
So okay, okay. So
I
that
stopped
that
working
that
out
person that
regularly.
person that person changed you in a way.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, they started to. Before that was the one that was like
Yeah.
very definitely changed me. As for this last one,
Mm-hmm.
I saw the warning signs early,
Okay.
or not. I mean, not necessarily early, but early enough.
Okay. Wait, wait.
Just
Okay,
able to.
let's go back to Benji, real quick. He said the three apps I've heard some of my female friends talking about beyond personality. It's fitness, fashion, and finance.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
wait. Let's
You
see.
want to go there, huh?
Wait, yeah. Let's see for a second. I fucking hate spending money on clothes, for example. But now that I'm taking dating more seriously, I got a budget for it. At least that's the way. Um. Okay. All right. Go ahead. The actually wait. Let me see. I have any thoughts on fitness, fashion, and finance? Um. Okay. Okay. I'll give you an example. In terms of finances, uh, the that was probably one of the that was probably the main thing that my ex and I broke up over. It was because I wasn't financially stable, and by that meaning like having a full time job. Even though I did have a part time job, at the time, it's just more so like she was thinking of the future while I was just thinking of like right here. Um, but in terms of fashion though, um, you know, it really depends. It really depends on the girl or the woman rather. Dressing well does appeal to certain women. Some women like to see a guy in regular clothes. Some women like to see guys dress up. Um, but it's just I think that's personal preference to a woman. Um, and then in terms of fitness, I think we sort of covered that. But in my opinion, coming from a guy's point of view in terms of fitness, like when I was working out last year, I felt great about myself. I lost X amount of pounds. My mentality was great. Not that I'm saying it's not great now. It's even better now, despite the fact that I'm not working out. But it only boosted up afterwards. Um, but when I was working out, there was people started noticing something different about me. Like I was a bit slimmer. You know, I was dressing better as well. But you know, it really it's a confidence boost in terms of fitness, in terms of working. That's what I think. But what's your take
On the three Fs?
on the three Fs? Yeah.
The three Fs. First of all, I'd never heard it like that. So
You see,
thank you,
oh
Benji.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, Benji, for bringing that to my attention because I've never heard it like that. Although those are 3 points that definitely are talked about,
Mm.
at least within my group of friends, quite a bit.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
So okay, let's recap really quick. It was fitness.
Fitness, fashion, and finance.
Finance. Okay, fitness. I think, like you said, Rose, we already kind of addressed that. And I'm gonna, just echo that same thing. Like one of the main reasons why I started working out to begin with a few years ago was because I was just in a bad state of mind, and I started running, and I started doing squats, and I felt good about myself. The endorphin boost was great, and then the more I did it, the more same thing, people noticed. And I was like, oh crap, this is actually pretty, I feel good about myself, not only because of the endorphin boost, but also because people started noticing that I was putting more work into myself, for myself, helps. I think that it's a lifestyle choice, absolutely. So as far as, optimal for dating, I really don't know what to say onto that. If it's fitness is not something that is, your cup of tea, then I don't think that you should, just because you think that girls are going to find you more attractive. However, if you want to test that theory, I would encourage you to do so. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I'm just listening in and just typing to the chat real quick. Yeah.
to fashion, sorry, excuse me. As far as fashion goes, to everybody, you do you, boo. Like, you're gonna dress how you're gonna dress, whatever you're comfortable in. If you're a sharp dresser, dress sharply. If you're t-shirt and jeans and cons kind of person, do that. I am one extreme or the other. I'm either in how I told you, I'm look like a crazy cat lady with workout tights in front of my computer, or I'm Jeffree Star blinged out, one or the other. I like to
right. Yeah.
I like to look good when I dress up.
Yeah,
Or
of
if I'm
course,
filming, for example, if I'm on set, I'm gonna be in a t-shirt, Converse, or Vans, and jeans, just because I need to be practical.
Yeah, you gotta be practical.
But I think that fashion goes, just dress how you're comfortable. You don't want to dress uncomfortably or in a style that you don't think fits you just because you want to attract somebody. Because if you end up attracting somebody dressing up, in a bow tie and dress shirt that you don't wear ever, expect this from you. And then, they're not really attracted to you. They're attracted to who you you were trying to be. And you don't want to do that, because then that is just a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. You want to be yourself 100%, including, right?
Yeah. I always try to hide everything. What? Apparently, Snapchat makes me look like. I mean, don't they have a filter for that?
Like a monkey filter?
Yeah, I don't know if they have a monkey filter for that, but yeah.
Oh,
man. Okay. I
Okay,
honestly don't know. Okay, yeah.
I was gonna say, moving on to in my opinion, the hardest topic, the finances.
Finances, yes, please. I'd love to hear
right
this.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, you keep cutting in and out. I don't know why. I don't know if I think it might be your microphone. Maybe turn up the gain on your microphone.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh wait. Okay.
How about now?
I don't know. Just start talking.
Better? Is this better? Can y'all hear me better? It's the same.
I think it's more or less the same. I think it's better. I think it might be better.
Okay, I turned up the gain a little bit.
Okay.
Not too much, because I don't want to start killing your.
Oh no! Go ahead. I mean, I can just adjust the volume. So you just adjust the gain so that you can constantly talk. So, I can just lower the volume now. and then you just keep on talking.
So if you can't hear me again, let me know.
Okay, okay.
When I was younger, when I was, in high school, college, I did not care. Wasn't that big of a deal. Uh, Mid 20s. I'm gonna be 27 at the end of this year.
Yeah, okay.
It's because of the fact that I am now starting to think more long term, personally, and I think I echo most girls my age that are, you know, not necessarily ready to settle down like right now, but also looking for something more serious.
Hmm.
Finances are definitely an important part of the equation. You don't want to be with somebody who you have to foot the bill for all the time. Now, me as a personal preference, I'm not the kind of girl that will let my partner pay for everything. I don't feel comfortable doing that. However, I am not. Um, I am not the rule. I still am the exception in our current dating culture, because a lot of girls do expect to be doted on. Which is why I think there's that stigma of like, if you don't have money,
Yeah.
or the stigma of the mo money, mo bitches, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, so,
Yep. Yep.
in seriously speaking, it is important, I think, especially whenever you get to the point where you're actually looking for a partner. You're not just dating, you're not just in college, and I'm not saying that college and high school relationships aren't, the real deal, which they are, but whenever you've been in and out of relationships and you're in your late 20s and you're still dating, um,
Hmm.
I think that for women, like, we're definitely looking for somebody who need be could be a provider. That's not to say that I want to be taken care of, like I said, but if need be, you could take care of it. Like you could take care of the situation. Let's say that, this is a very like intense example, but let's go with it. So, my family in general, all the women in my family have a history of having very problematic pregnancies, right? And that genetically, I'm going to be predisposed to having to be bedridden a long time whenever I'm pregnant, right?
Right.
Whenever I
Right.
eventually get married and have kids. So to me, it's important that my partner pay
Hmm.
all of our bills while that happens if I can't work,
Right.
you
Right.
know? So, when it comes to dating in your late 20s or whenever it is that you are ready to like be in a serious relationship that could go somewhere, I think that it is important, just to be financially stable. I think that just, helps out to have a
Yeah.
healthier relationship in general because there are not going to be any money problems. And we all know money problems are the worst kind of problems in a relationship.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I totally agree with you on that last point. It really, I take that to heart because you know what I mean. You know, it's why we broke up. Like, uh, later 20s finances is important. Yeah, yeah. I mean, last year I was 27. Um, broke up. Yeah, we broke up a year ago, and it was because of that. It was because of the finances. So that and like she gave me, okay, at the beginning of the year last year she gave me an ultimatum. And right, that right there is like a red flag. Wouldn't you say that's a red flag?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You know, ultimatums are not healthy, not for friendships, not for any type of relationship. Like compromise, as I think, I'm not sure who mentioned it earlier, but compromise is you know, it's, uh, it's in a
Hmm.
relationship and
Yeah.
an open line of communication without having to say, hey, if you don't do this, I'm gone. Like that just, it's not, ultimatums are definitely big red
That's a
flags.
big no no. Damn. Damn. Like, I don't know. It's weird when you love someone and when you're in love with someone. Because it's two different things. You know what I mean?
100%. Absolutely.
Like for the past, I you know what though, for the past 9 years, I can admit that I was in love with her for those 9 years. not that I didn't love her, that I did as well. But when you're in love with someone, um, you know, you do anything. You know, you do anything for that person. You know, and like when she gave me that ultimatum, uh, it was like I was like scrambling to find like a a second job or like full time job. I was like really stressed out like for 5 months. Actually, wait, yeah, for 5 months from January until May. I was super stressed out, and because you're actively trying to save the relationship. You know what I mean? You're
Mhm.
actively trying to save what's left of it, and meanwhile she was already gone. You know what I mean? And yeah. So yeah, a little bit about my past relationship. For those of you that are new to the channel, especially Hema over here. Um, and I said it right, Hema.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
you got
okay,
it.
okay, 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 okay. I didn't wanna butcher your name. Um,
You said it right. You got it.
okay. So yeah, okay. So we met in high school. But she lives in Jersey. I live in New York. We went to two different high schools, and I was a senior in mine, and she was a junior in hers. But we were the same age though. Um, but she was born in the later half of the year. I was in the beginning. But
Hmm.
anyway, met up at this party. And like we yeah met up at this party, and just like we hit it off, and I got her AIM screen name. For those of you who are millennials, for
Yes.
those of you who are millennials, or that were born in like at least in 2000, you guys have no fucking clue what we're talking about right now.
Your
Um,
screen.
yeah, nobody knew. No, yeah, it's like a lot of people in my channel were pretty much like high schoolers or like
Hold on. What was your
what
screen name?
what was my screen name?
What was your screen name?
Hold on, wait. Oh, here, I'll type it out. It was this. It was this one, and then it was also my name. It was also my name. This one too, just like my current name, yo.
So you're original like that. I had like four screen names and they were all ridiculous.
Really? Oh, there's this
Oh
one too.
yeah.
Hold on, wait. This one was yeah. There was that one too. What the fuck is that? I never used AIM. Yeah, well, there you go. That shows your age. All
Oh
I
no,
knew
we're
was
older than you.
wait, what?
And I'm like, this is how we know we're older than you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Did you have an Asian Avenue account? Actually, I did. Also had MySpace and Friendster.
Is Friendster.
Friendster,
Oh,
yo, we're bringing it.
Zanga.
Zanga. Nobody
Zanga.
knows about Zanga. Oh shit. I'm giving you
Uh,
all e props, yo. I'm gonna give you all e props. Holy shit.
oh, but see, the
Oh
thing is
god.
that
Yeah, yeah.
everybody could still have a MySpace right now.
It's true, but it's
So
not like the same MySpace as before, though.
it's not real
Think
MySpace.
it's not the real MySpace where we all learned how to fucking code.
So
Yo.
y'all want to hear a fun story? I
Yeah,
actually
let's
used
go. Go
to
ahead. Go ahead.
have like, I mean, it wasn't like huge, but I used to have like 15,000 friends on MySpace, and I had one of those like whore trains, and I would
Oh
like
my god.
the whole like
Whore
bulletin.
trains. Whore
Yeah, I had a
trains.
whore train. Yeah, I had a whore train.
Oh my-
Add everybody on the train, and then you would have everybody that you added like post the bulletin. So then you'd get more friends, and then you
oh
get
my
more friends, and
god.
you get more friends, and you didn't talk to any of them.
Oh man, this is more
Trains.
like follow for follow type shit, yo.
It was literally follow for follow,
Oh
except
my,
for you never
we
talk
never
to
talked to these
anybody.
people.
Yeah, you never talk to anybody. Oh man, that was yeah.
I'm in the
Times went.
tub. Oh my
Not that kind of train.
god. Oh my god. Oh
Oh,
man, good
you guys are.
times, yo. Good time. I know my chat gets to when they hear some kinky shit, they go off. But
Hey. Oh, it's funny.
hmm. All right. Wait, let me go. Let me see what they said earlier.
Eh,
Uh, Russ's relationship deadass made me cry. It's true.
Oh,
It makes me cry sometimes too. Uh, fucking messaging my crush on AIM and her dad was using the AOL account. Fuck me. That's a classic one.
oh,
That's a classic one. Oh my god.
hey, Dad.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. I'm sorry. But how did we get on this topic? Fuck. We were talking about finances and we talked about my story. Oh, we talked about AIM. Okay, yeah. So anyway, so
Right.
I got her AIM screen name, and then we started talking a bit, and I asked her out, and that was pretty much the rest was history. I saw her pretty much every weekend for like 9 years, pretty much. Calling on landlines for school projects was scary as fuck. Yeah,
Lines.
it landlines. Just go to their
Oh,
house. No, okay.
is Sharon there?
It wasn't even about going to their house. Like landlines were dangerous because if you had dial up, you fucked up everything, Like you know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh god.
Getting on the phone with like your high school boyfriend or girlfriend, and you have three phones in the house, so you're like
Oh
kind of like
god.
talk
Yeah.
about like making out behind the bleachers or whatever, and then
Yep.
mom's like, "Get off the fucking phone."
Oh god. Yep. Or you'd have your sister listening in on the conversation, and
On the
then
other line.
yep,
Yep.
yep. I re-
Too real. Too
I
real.
remember calling landline in middle school. I called the wrong number all the time. Oh my god, Marenia. Oh my, too funny too. Oh man. Um but yeah. So last year we ended the relationship because of the fact that uh I wasn't financially stable. That was like the main reason. Aside from the fact that she said she stopped like loving and caring about me after year 5. Like when I heard that, I was like a big like blow to my ego because I was like, hmm, well, what the fuck were we doing these last 4 years? You know what I mean? Like,
Right?
yeah, it's like waste of time. Dead memes. What's up, dude? Say PNS 5 times fast. Oh my
Oh
god,
man.
hilarious. Um. Okay. Yeah. So now a year. Okay. So yeah, that was last year, and then look at me now. I acquired a full time job, and I'm living life, traveling, going to different places.
You live in
Uh,
your best life.
yeah, yeah. Um, I certainly am. I certainly am.
Up on
Um,
her. Glowed up on her.
oh my god. Does him have any online dating experience or meeting everyone through IRL? Ooh, ooh, that's a good one, Benji.
Oh,
Benji's asking all the good questions. Holy shit, this is good.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's that's we're gonna go there, okay?
We'll get there. We'll get there, Benji. We'll get there.
We're
We'll
gonna
get
go
there.
there.
When the pound when the hashtag was a pound sign, now hashtag's a hashtag. Yep. Oh,
So let me just
okay.
tell you
Yeah.
a fun little story
Yeah.
about
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so whenever Russ and I like started talking on Reddit last week,
Hmm?
it's like message, you damn near gave me a heart attack.
Me?
So
What do you mean?
there's another person. I'm not gonna say uh
Okay.
where there's names, also
Yeah. Yeah.
Russell, and they're also in the gaming community online,
Okay.
and they're also they're making headway in their just their online presence.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you described yourself as this, I was like, oh my God, because Reddit is anonymous. I was like, oh my God, like, no way he's this person, because
Yeah.
this is a person that I just constantly talk about, or I'm going to talk about on this channel.
Oh wow. No. Oh,
And,
okay,
and he
okay.
gave me a mild heart. I was like, no, it's not Russell.
No,
Oh
it's
God,
not me. It's
that
not me.
Russell.
The wrong person. Wrong
Not that-
person.
Wrong
Holy
Russell.
shit.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. But I straight up like almost like, whenever you have that
Yeah.
feeling of your stomach like falling out of your butt for a second.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I know
That
exactly what you
feeling
mean.
because that person I actually met on Bumble here in Austin. He's a YouTuber that like lives here in Austin.
Okay.
I met him on Bumble, and that was my first experience. And after that, I've done a couple different dating
Dating
apps,
apps.
and
Yeah.
every single
Wait. Every single what?
one of those like dating app induced dates
Okay.
has some sort of terrible story or
Really?
hilarious. One of the two. Yeah,
One
it's
of the
just
two. Okay. Well, hopefully there's
terrible or
more.
hilarious.
Hopefully it's more so hilarious than terrible.
I mean, yeah, they're funny, and um,
I could tell you. I could tell you one. I could tell you one story. It's
sure.
actually a good story. So there's this girl. There's this girl I met on OkCupid, and I've been talking to her for a little while. Then we set up a date, and and everything was good. Everything was natural. I liked I did like hanging out with her during the date, and like I don't know why, but I just couldn't ask for a second date. For some reason, in my mind, I was like, this is so cool, but how do I follow up with a second date? But then we just continued talking and just talking, and it just sort of like fizzled out in a way. But I still talk to her today. Actually, yeah, I still talk to her today. In fact, I told her to come through and watch the chat. Watch this segment too, because it has some good information, has some solid information um in terms of like dating. And I do talk to her on a daily basis, and she's really cool. She's super cool.
Okay,
um
good. See, that's a good story.
it's a great story because it went from, okay, so my mentality last year was like, okay, how do I get rid of this bad feeling? How do I get rid of this heartache? In a way, I gotta start talking to new people. I gotta do this, that, and the other thing. And so download OkCupid, message somebody, and then I was so happy that this person replied back, and like, this person made me happy. And like, I can legit say that we have had so many very intellectual, very philosophical conversations together. And and I can honestly say that she's become one of my best friends in a way. you know um and I can confidently say that, like, she's become one of my best friends, because I mean, aside from the fact that super cute, pictures don't do her justice. I'll tell you this right now. So like, when I first met up with her, I was like, oh, okay. So like, when when I was on the app, I was like, um I was like expecting to see her, like the picture, like she looks like the picture. She looked better than the picture. I was like, holy crap, it's super cute. Like, super cute, I was just like pretty giddy about it, pretty happy about it. And then, so I guess that's, I mean, I guess, you know what, pictures, they do give you some sort of expectation in a person. Like, obviously, you want to look like your picture, otherwise you'd be a catfish. Which,
Catfish, yeah.
yeah, which I have successfully avoided. I never been catfished before, so
I actually
that's
haven't
a good.
either.
You haven't either. Oh,
No,
so
I haven't
that,
either.
there we go, yo. There we go.
I
That's
haven't
good.
either, which
That's
I'm
good.
very thankful for.
I'm
'Cause
thankful for that too, yo. I'm thankful for
okay,
that too, yo. Seriously. Um, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was my story, and to this day, we're still really close friends, and like, yeah. I don't know where we can go from there. That's the next part. I'm trying to figure that out, but like, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We're just
so
friends. Just friends. You
just
know what I mean?
give time. You know,
Yeah, time. That's. I'm not necessarily
give
looking
time
for. I'm
time.
not necessarily looking for a relationship right now. Anyway, I just acquired this position, this it's full-time position. So, you know, my job's well, pays well and everything. And I'm actually really glad that I have, benefits, like more benefits in a way. And I'm really happy about that. But aside from that, just going with the flow, just working full time, streaming full time, um, and just whatever happens, happens. That's the way I'm living life right now. Whatever happens.
Good way to look at it at this point,
Oh yeah. Holy shit, the chat's been popping off. I like this is great. No, this is good. This content, new material, that we're providing for the viewers is actually really, really
What's
awesome.
that? Ron Boo. When I see girls without makeup, I feel like I got catfish.
Wait. He said that? Wait, hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
Said that?
Ron Boo?
Ron Boo? Why'd you say that, Ron Boo? Hold on. When I see girls without makeup, I feel like I got catfished. No, listen.
Listen.
Okay. There are women that don't use makeup. And then there are some that do use a ton of makeup. And then there are some in between, there are some in between that are actually, that will surprise you. That will surprise you.
But here's all I have to say to that, and you guys may hate me for it, but I'm gonna say it anyway because that's the kind of person I am.
Go ahead, go ahead. I respect everyone's opinion. All right.
Here's the thing about even girls who wear a lot of makeup.
Mm-hmm.
If you were fucking stupid enough to think this bitch's lips were red and her eyelids were blue, then she probably didn't even want to date you anyway because you're stupid as fuck.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like, no, like that's not, you cannot say that's false advertising because my lips are not brown. My eyelashes are not actually that long. And, contouring, the brown lines on the side of my face are not actually real. So if you think those are real, like, come on.
Damn.
Makeup's just fun.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I am one of those girls that likes to, glow up Jeffree Star style. Like, I like to do a lot of makeup.
Hey.
And I love doing it. I don't have like 15 shades of nude lipstick so some dude can compliment it at the bar,
Right.
Those are not for you, those are for me.
Mm-hmm. But damn, yo, like, how about, okay, what do you think about eyebrows? Do you like do you maintain them as well? I'm sorry. Did you say something?
I didn't hear the question. You cut
out. The question was it was about eyebrows. Do you maintain your eyebrows?
My eyebrows done earlier today. I get my eyebrows threaded. I don't like waxing my eyebrows because that, like, first of all, it's hot.
Okay. I know in Texas. You said Texas, right?
Austin, Texas.
Yep.
Yeah, and third, like, a lot more than waxing does because waxing sometimes just like rips the hair, not from like the bottom, but like the surface of the skin.
Mm-hmm,
so within like 2 days, you already have like a little tiny eyebrow poking out.
Oh wow.
So whenever you thread it,
yeah,
they literally rip them all out from the root.
Oh damn.
It looks a lot better long term, or quote unquote long term, like 2 weeks.
Oh, the Benji asked a good question. Sex after how many dates?
That's debatable. I mean,
that's very, very debatable.
Yeah, it depends on the person. I think that varies. Another topic that I have very strong opinions on that are not exactly the most popular ones as of right now. I think that the double standard between men and women and having sex on either the first date or the 10th date is out of hand, just completely out of hand. Because dudes are going to do what dudes have been doing for however many dude years we've been living in.
True. That's
If,
true. No, you're right. You're right.
yeah, if
You are
if
not
a
wrong
guy
about that. You're
if
not
a
wrong about
guy
that.
has sex with his date on the first night, good for him. He got lucky. If a girl has sex with her date on the first night, wow, what a friggin' slut.
See, that's the whole double standard thing, though. No.
Exactly. Yes, 100%. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
just a matter of like, why is it any different? Like, why does my intrinsic value as a person go down if
Right.
if
Yeah.
I have sex with you? Like, you did the exact same thing. So does your value go down as well?
No, it gets
Like, why?
praised. It gets praised for some goddamn reason.
Exactly. It's
I
terrible. I'm
feel
like,
like it's like
why?
it's like an ego boost, but really you're not boosting anybody's ego. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And it's just,
Yeah.
and then the whole like, and pardon, how graphic this is gonna get, but like, whenever a girl like sleeps around or whatever,
Hmm.
that there's always that comment of like, oh, she's loose, bro. It's like, no, that's not even a real thing.
That's not.
By law,
Yeah, you're
like,
right. You're right. You're right.
that doesn't even happen unless you like actually give birth to a child. That doesn't even happen. It's like there's so many things that we like nitpick on girls
Hmm?
that I have the biggest problem with.
Right.
The double standard of like, I cannot, as Beyonce said it beautifully in her song, uh girls cannot be sexual beings in the way that boys are. Too.
Wait, can you repeat that again? I'm sorry.
That women cannot be sexual beings in the way that boys are because we're not socially allowed to.
Mm.
Even though,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
human
You're right. You're
beings
right.
and we all have like physiological needs, socially and oftentimes morally allowed to.
But the real question is, though, why do people care about people's sex life?
No, that's a good fucking question.
It
It's
is.
your business. Like, nobody should be in anybody else's business unless that person chooses to like broadcast it to the public,
Right. Right. Right.
share your
Yeah.
opinion, which that person
Exactly.
probably won't care. You know?
Exactly. Exactly. I'm not. I mean, like, there. Okay. I guess in a way, like my sex life, I keep that. I keep that out of the stream. There you go. That's one thing. I guess I can like not talk about on stream. I mean, I could because I'm pretty open about it. But like in a way, it's more so. I don't know. Nowadays, it's more so I feel uncomfortable, and I can talk about pretty much like anything on stream about, especially about myself. But um, I guess the only people that have to know is just it's just between you and like the person that you're with. You know what I mean?
Then you and your partner.
You and your partner. Yeah. Yo, Okay, let me just shout this guy out. Yo, King CJ, man, how you doing today, bro? Haven't seen you in a while. But like if she's okay, wait. Oh my God, Benji, what the hell? No, I mean I do want to know in a partner. Wait, what you do want to know what though, Benji? Uh, give me a second.
Yeah, I'm also trying to like
Yeah.
scroll up. I have no
Oh
idea
yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah. Don't. I know. I know. I agree with that question. All right, Marina agrees with the question about why do people care about other people, like sexual. Okay, wait, sexual preference, libido, etc. Yeah. Um. Okay. What's your question in regards to that, Benji? Feel the response, but
I'm like actually reading through it right
Oh
now,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I know what's going on.
No problem. No problem. I guess it's just so hard to bring up. Well,
I
what's
do want to know in a partner.
something always occurs after the first awkward try at it? Huh. When I feel like it should just it will not well, when I feel like it should happen before. Hmm. First date ain't gonna tell you
Hey,
shit.
I see.
We have waterproof makeup. Oh my god. That's hilarious.
100%.
That's, oh my god. What would be the perfect date
My
in your
mascara,
opinion? Okay, no, go
my
ahead.
waterproof mascara after senior year of high school. I cried a lot.
Oh shit.
After senior year of high school, I've always bought waterproof mascara.
Oh my god.
All the other things waterproof, so nope.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm going paddleboarding with the guy I've been dating,
Mhm.
but I'm going paddleboarding with him on Sunday.
Nice.
I like to wear fake eyelashes, but I've already decided that I'm not wearing fake eyelashes. I'm gonna do my real eyelashes with a lot of waterproof mascara because I am gonna do my makeup to go to the lake.
Hey. That's
Um,
that's good. That's good. There's a girl that can get strikes easy. Yo. Okay, so they asked me what would be the perfect date in your opinion. I mean, there is no real perfect date. Like each date is different, yo. Like each date is different, and um, like I've gone out, I've gone out, you know, have we'd have dinner and then go out for like a stroll in the park. We go to the park right after and just like sit down and just talk and whatnot. Um, one of my other dates was like hey, let's go to Pennsylvania, which is like 2 hours away, and let's go hang out with my friends over there. I'm like, all right, YOLO, let's go, yo, like whatever, yo, I'm down for the ride. So I did that. Um, another fun date was actually wait, most of the dates revolve around food. So I'm a foodie.
Hell yeah.
I like to take my dates out on, to really like different restaurants like that have the type of food that they like. Like I for one like to do research because if they say a certain type of food, let's say like Italian food, or like they give me a specific type of dish. Let's say for example my favorite is fettuccine alfredo. So
Nice.
I'd go online, I'd go on Yelp, I'd search for different Italian restaurants that have fettuccine alfredo, um and then I'd go there. You know what I mean? Same thing goes for like, okay, um what's Korean fried have you ever tried Korean fried chicken?
No, I've not.
No? Oh
Uh-uh.
shit. You're missing out, girl. You're missing out on this stuff. It's
Sounds
good
like
stuff.
a comfort food Asian fusion.
Yes. It's a different kind. Okay, it's okay, it's chicken wings, but they're double fried. They're double fried chicken. Um
Fried and then battered again and fried.
yeah, pretty much. But it's like absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. And that's one of my
If you fry anything, I will eat it.
all right then. All right. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Actually, there's a place in Brooklyn that if you bring whatever you can literally bring whatever food and they'll fry it for you. Killer scopes. I was thinking of making a joke like that, but I was like, I was like, wait a minute. I don't know how like what your
It'd be Killer Scopes too. I've been keeping an eye on your
yo
friggin' comments.
yo
It
like
would be Killer Scopes to say that
yeah
shit.
yeah
Alright, I see.
yeah.
Alright.
I was trying to see where you're at in terms of like uh humor, in terms of humor.
Actually, I did not know I did not know what to expect with you guys. I also didn't want to start, going off and then you'd be like, hey, calm down. Like this is not that kind of stream.
Oh, okay. No, you see a lot of stuff on my stream.
No, okay, so
But yeah.
gloves off, Killer Scopes. Gloves, it's on.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, I'm glad you're appreciating this. Really, really am. Okay, wait. Let me just see. Let me just see what they said. I did research on Russ's Reddit. What's the ideal first date? Wait a minute, you already asked that. Wait, somebody already asked that. Benji already asked that. No, not Benji. Grayson already asked that. But my ideal first date, it's just like going out to eat. That's pretty much it. Like what girl doesn't love food? Well, there are some girls that do, that don't, but
Either like
yeah,
all the food and will eat everything, or eat nothing.
yeah. You're right. You're right.
One of the two.
Wait.
Right now.
Wait. Oh my god. Kiss on the first date or nah? That's a good. That it depends on the vibe. It really
Yeah,
depends on.
absolutely. I think if it went well, you 100% need to kiss her at the end of the date.
Okay.
I think yes. That's like your seal for like the
Like
next
the
date.
next date.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Let's leave it at that, you know.
Yeah.
If it went well though.
If
It
it
went well.
only if it went
if
well.
it
Yeah.
didn't,
Yeah.
you try to kiss her, you're gonna get slapped.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, but you also gotta like it's also about timing too. You know what I mean? Like yeah, okay, the day can go well and stuff like that, but then at the end, it's just it's either you do it or you don't. You know?
It's stuck in that like awkward and then you end up like kiss hugging like
Oh,
Will
the
Ferrell,
awkward. Yeah. The Will Ferrell.
Girl on what's his face in
Yeah. Yep.
Step Brothers.
Then I hide behind my phone to probe her out for the second date. But he always plays it safe, no matter how well the date goes. See, that's the thing with me too. Like I don't I don't think she may go in for a full out makeout session. Yeah, like a quick it could be quick. It could be short and sweet. It could be a little bit longer than like what would you consider a long like kiss? More than how many seconds? Would you time it? Would you time it? Like I mean, each person's different,
I can't really time it. I feel like
Yeah, more than 3 they said? Hold on.
I feel like
Okay. What do you feel like?
I
Wait, no, I'm
just
sorry. You cut out. You cut out.
think I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't think I've ever timed a kiss. Although I will say, like,
Yeah.
for example, if you're not like inside on the couch or on a bed making out, like, don't try to have like a makeout sesh like in the car or at the door.
Okay. Right.
It's like 1, 2. Okay, cool. It was nice seeing you. I'll see you next time. Like, I don't know, not necessarily actually count to 2, but like, don't try to like start a makeout session like whenever it's not the time.
Right. Okay. So yeah, like
As you
there
said,
is
it's all
there
about
is
timing.
it
It's
it is
timing.
about timing. Yeah.
You mentioned something about an inside joke from earlier that I completely missed because you guys know something that I don't, and I want to know.
I actually I don't know now. There's a lot of inside jokes that happen. Russ talking about timing a kiss when you can't even time a hook. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're referring
Straight to your.
to my game. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Can we be pretty raunchy here? I have a real question again, but it's sex related. Yeah, you could. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you could. You can ask the question. I don't know how I don't know how raunchy it is, but I'll do my best to answer. What's the question, Benji? Okay. Now we wait.
Basically, a lot of dates when you start getting into it sometimes.
What do you mean by getting into it? You have to be
Pretty sure.
elaborate.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's a real question or a full
Oh no,
question.
no,
Sorry.
it's not a full question. Yeah.
There we go.
I'll ask you.
What the fuck? And she's just
It's
on
on
her
her
period.
period.
Maybe she's actually on her period.
Maybe
but
she could be. She could be.
there's a big but to that. Haha. Okay, so the but with that is that it's like I'm on my period. It's like the easiest, biggest cop out if she doesn't
right?
want to have sex with you, or she just doesn't want to have sex at that moment. And I think that's definitely
Yeah.
it's because of the fact that we are not allowed to be you know, going back to the whole cultural aspect of it, social aspect of it, that we're
Mhm.
not really allowed to be expressive or communicative or um, open about our sexuality. So even if I, you know, even if she does want to have sex with you, she might feel like she can't yet want to have sex with
Mm,
you, but she doesn't want to actually have that conversation, you know, because it's weird because we're not used to having those conversations. Or most girls are. I'm very open with my shit and I will say things how they are. That's just the
right.
kind of person
Yeah.
I am, you
And
know.
that's good. Yeah. Being blunt
Um,
about it is good too. You know what I mean? There are
and
some women that are pretty blunt about it. There are some women that are really reserved or conservative, you know what I mean?
very dangerous though. And here's the thing about being reserved and conservative, and this is why I think that it's of utmost importance that we start feeling more comfortable as women talking about our sexuality.
Mhm.
Anybody in that situation at risk of miscommunication. So what happens when
Yes.
there's that miscommunication and you did hook up with that person and the next day she realizes, oh fuck, I should have said I didn't want to. Do you see the implications of that?
Yeah. I can see that. I
That's
mean,
how, that's why it's very, very important, in my opinion, that we start getting, you know, encouraging women, encouraging other women, and then men encouraging women to be like, hey, just be 100% honest with me. I'm not going to be offended. Don't get your little male ego butt hurt if she doesn't want to have sex with you. Just get her to be honest with you. Tell her,
there you
hey,
go. There you go.
chill. If you don't want to, it's totally fine. Like, just be honest with
Yeah.
me. You
Right,
know,
right, right, right.
everybody, you know, we're on the same page about it.
Mhm.
Like, you don't have girls trying to get themselves out of situations they don't want to be into, you know, dishonestly. And you don't have guys uh, figuring out the next day that she thinks that she got raped, or
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
it's that's the really sad reality of those kinds of situations. That miscommunication is very dangerous when it comes to sexuality and our dating culture, in my opinion. Important that we um, encourage each other to be more open about it and be less judgmental of each other, especially less judgmental of girls.
I mean, I wanted to tell her I'm not grossed out because I legit don't mind her being on a period. But if she's trying to use it to politely decline, I don't want to ruin her.
Benji, if it is an excuse, it's because she probably doesn't feel comfortable saying no to you. If you feel like that might be an excuse, you can just be like, hey, just so you know, if you don't want to do that right now, that's totally fine. Like, if you're there because you like her, not just because you want to hook up, then you definitely want to make sure that she feels comfortable with you. That's
Yeah.
totally chill. And then
Yeah.
if you're there to just hook up, then I mean, I don't know what to
Then
tell you, bro.
yeah.
I know what to say to you.
Yeah,
But it's just a
that's tough.
matter.
It's tough, you know, that you don't know what to say to him because if he is, you know, that type of person to just wanna, you know, just wanna hook up, like then you have to change your mindset in a way. You know, you have to
Nothing
find
wrong with that.
you gotta, well, I mean, like, you gotta sort of find, you know, people that are like you know what I mean, that just wanna
Exactly.
you just wanna fuck around, wanna just hook up. You can't find that in every you can't find that in every girl. You know what I mean? Every girl that you come across too. Maybe 1 out of 10. I want to say 1 out of 10.
Sorry, I'm just reading over here. You
No,
trying to
no.
smash baby? I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
this
no,
is
no, no. I
blue
know.
icy.
Blue Icy did. Yeah, yeah,
You trying to smash baby?
yeah.
God,
Oh
that's
my god.
funny.
Don't
But
knock
I
it till you
mean,
try it. Wait. Fuck, man.
so
Period. Seriously, not judging you, but M. I mean, you're not okay. There's yes and no. Uh, because like Benji said, don't knock it till you try it, bro. Because don't knock it till you try it, man. Like, oh my god, I don't know what else to
so
say. Then
it's as simple as this. Out by a women's biology, then you have no business being in there.
right.
Now, on the other side of that coin, I don't like having sex when I'm on my period. That's a preference, you know.
There you
I just
go.
don't like doing that.
There you go. It's preference.
And yeah, exactly. And I've had partners that don't care. Like, seriously, I don't care. I'm like, bitch, it's not about you. I don't like it. Like, sorry, not sorry. That's not happening right now because I don't feel comfortable. It's not you to you, exactly as Benji said, don't knock until you try it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on, wait. So there's nothing. Okay. Marenia here. She's she's cool. Marina's mad cool. That's my friend Patty. She's another streamer. I met her twice.
Oh,
Yeah, I met her twice. Well, I met her and her boyfriend in uh Madison Square Garden last year. We went to the same event, and then a few months later, went to this other event called PAX East, the major gaming event. Um, that happened in April.
where's
PAX East is in Boston. Um, and then so I
Pack
saw,
South? I was gonna say, I was like, wait. Pack
yeah.
South's the one that happens like literally an hour away from me. But
Oh, okay. No, no,
like,
no,
I'm
no, no,
assuming like
no, no,
similar
no.
things but different locations.
Yeah. Yeah. So PAX East is a gaming. It's a 4 day. I believe it's 4 days. Yeah, 4 day gaming convention. Um, and it happens every year, every time in Boston around April.
South is too. It's just in San Antonio. That's what I'm saying. I think it's the exact same thing, just like different.
There's a thing called DreamHack. I believe that's what happened this
Well, no.
this past week. Oh, that.
DreamHack does too. No, I'm talking
Oh,
about
okay. Oh,
Pack
talking about.
South.
Oh, PAX
Pack South.
South. There's a PAX South.
I have so my friends. I have two
What?
friends that are YouTubers here in
Yeah.
Austin that do
Okay.
games on YouTube, and they got to do a panel last year at Pack
Wow.
South. Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Actually, I did
This thing existed,
Killscopes.
but yeah.
Killscopes. I did stream yesterday, and you weren't there. I did do the Man Crush
Ooh,
Monday.
dang.
I did do Man Crush Monday, where I featured the what is it? The handsome men of my channel. So
Okay,
I did it late. Anyway, continue.
I have to address OP
Oh, OP Dunker.
OP
Oh,
Dunker.
dude, if I was
Dude,
okay.
if I was going to enlist in the military, what do I do about dating? Do I just put a baby in her so we have to stay together? Oh my god, things are getting bad. Quick, make it worse. That's literally what you just said. Get her pregnant so you have to stay together.
I don't think. Okay, if she wants to stay with you, she can stay with you, man. Like if you guys have this bond, but like if you should. I don't think you should get her pregnant. Excuse me. I don't think you should get her
Pregnancy is not
pregnant.
the answer. Pregnancy is definitely not the
That's
answer. It's
not
gonna
the
make it
answer.
worse. It's
Yeah.
gonna make it worse.
Russ Maui called me ugly. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Even after, I'm gonna off myself. Well, before you off yourself, there is a donation button down below. You can just donate all your money.
Leave your money here.
Leave your money here. It'll be
You.
safe. It'll be safe over here. So just donate all your money to me. Donate your life savings to us. That way I can save your life. All right. Honestly, enlisting is not worth doing. If you want to date, it's real hard on a relationship. I know, I'm just kidding, Lily. I'll hold on to your money for you. But yeah, so what Grayson said, enlisting is not worth doing if you want to date. So if you want to date someone and you're in the military though, that's pretty hard to do, man. Especially if you started out dating. But if you guys have been dating for a little while, I mean then
That's the strength of your relationship.
yeah.
For sure.
That's the start of a relationship. If you've been dating, let's say how long would you say you date someone before you can establish what we call this thing called relationship? How do you enlist not enlist? How do you become that status? You know what I mean?
I feel kind of me. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Thinking about that very recently, thinking back to my high school and college relationships, there wasn't ever that like in high school there was an official like, "Will you be my girlfriend?" thing, but it
Mm.
wasn't like you never
Well,
really had to think about it too hard. You know, it just
yeah,
kind
it's
of
like
happened eventually.
it's either yes or no, and you just go with it.
Think about it too hard. Same thing
Yeah,
for college.
yeah,
Like it did happen, but and you didn't have to think about it too hard. I feel like now we're way too in our heads about like defining like what are we doing? You know, it's like I feel like that's just a conversation that's gonna happen like organically.
yeah, yeah.
Too soon, it'll ruin things.
Mm. Oh, listen to this. Um, Junior year of high school to senior year, and bam, right out of high school. So that's how long you've been dating?
Like don't get her pregnant. You guys are fresh out of high school. Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't think you should. Well, actually, wait, how long ago was this, OP Dunker? Like, too young to carry the response.
What of the military or the baby? Because I think both.
I'm thinking both too. But I just want to hear what OP Dunker. I'm sure he's typing. Let's see. Whoa, how long would you guys have been dating? That's I think that was in. Oh, don't leave her to take care of the baby. That's true, Ranbu. You read about that. If you think getting her pregnant is the only way to keep her, then that doesn't seem like a good relationship. Um,
Yep.
I think Grayson's right. I totally agree with that one. Ask if you can take baby to basic training.
Good.
Ask your sergeant. Damn it, Benji. Um, how did we? Okay, wait. I don't even know what topic we're on now. Oh wait, this happened to my buddy, and I just wanted to know what you guys. Oh, okay.
Depend on the strength of the relationship. I think like they're gonna figure out whether or not they're willing to put in the work of a long distance relationship.
That yeah, military relationships are.
Come in if they. Sorry guys, my roommate just got home. If they yes.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Russ, would you pretend?
What?
Don't you gotta like I said, you gotta donate first, man. I will not hesitate. 10K, yo, that you know what I could do for 10K? Shit, I send nudes to you for free. Nothing's for free, man. Time to go max out my mom's credit card. Be right back. Oh my god. I see a lot of military guys proposing before they get shipped out, but no babies. Huh. You buy a boost on League for 10K. You get diamond for it. Hmm.
Yeah. Okay,
No, go ahead.
No,
Good,
sorry.
good, good.
I didn't mean to interrupt. A postcard from New Orleans.
Postcard.
Yeah, like,
Did you
yeah, I got a
did you receive one?
postcard, a handwritten postcard.
Handwritten.
I recognize the handwriting, but I also cannot place it. Like I don't remember
Uh-oh.
whose handwriting this is, and the signatures. The signature I can't read. Has my address right now.
Ooh,
Sorry, this is just really weird.
okay. But that was a question because
Okay, sorry.
I can't say it because like it's no, Alyssa hasn't said anything. Haven't seen anything for the past 6. She hasn't been here for almost 20 minutes. Gemma was there for wait, Gemma was there for Mardi Gras, but shit got too wild and she can't remember.
Wait. I want to know, where was I?
No. He was saying Benji was saying
Where was there?
no. He was saying that you were at Mardi Gras, but you couldn't. But shit got too wild and you can't remember.
I mean, that would actually be a possibility if I had ever been to Mardi Gras, but I've never been to Mardi Gras,
Same.
so I can't say that that's a possibility. I said, be like, you might be right. Date a bisexual person. I mean,
Wait. Can a straight person date a bisexual person? Oh, that's a good question. You have an answer to that one?
oh, why not?
I mean,
It depends on the straight person and the bisexual person that are.
yeah.
Why
I
not? If
I
they're
would say why not also. I have a question, but I'm talking to Liz. Who the hell's Liz? Wait. Oh no, you talking about Alyssa? Yeah. Okay. Last thing Bella said was no means no. The last thing that she said, I believe she said no means nothing. And yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said.
yeah, that's what she
Um,
said.
yeah. Uh, but like, I mean, I know a lot about Alyssa, about Bella Boop, actually. So like, there's some, yeah, which sounds really dark right now. It is because like there's some things. Why was the topic? Wait, why was that the topic? It was in regards to dating, and yeah, it had to do with periods. Okay, but okay, what was this? What was the last thing we said? The most informative
Oh,
dating segment I've ever watched. Well, Benji, thank you, man. Thank you for providing really, really good questions. Way better than Dr. Phil. Well,
yeah.
you have me, Emma over here. Oh, I missed her. We don't know, Lily. We don't know. Not entirely sure. But I think that was the last thing that, from what I remember, that was more than half an hour. So she's been gone. She's been off the chat. She hasn't said anything in like the past half. So I am going to Toronto, and I'm visiting family, visiting a couple streamer friends of mine for the first time. Both women, both are in relationships. And though that's important to know. I'm just gonna hang out with them. Hang out with them. Possibly they're friends. Possibly get to know them. Get to know the city and whatnot. Hang out with family. So that's what I'll be doing this the next 4 days. Thursday to Sunday. I come back Sunday. Tim Hortons Yo, Blue Icy, you're in Toronto also, right? Okay, how do you find time for a relationship in high school? You see, with relationships in high schools, it's different though because depending on for example, if you find somebody in your high school, you start dating, blah blah blah. You see that person every day, all the time, 24/7. Um,
You're probably dating them because of proximity. You probably met them in class or in passing, and you are close to them, like physically close to them all the time because you're in school together.
I don't think a girl wants to be in JROTC thing. Orchestras though, you can find a girl in an orchestra, yo. Yeah. Hold on. I don't live in Toronto, but I live like. Yeah, okay, that's not bad, dude. Hang out after school and do homework together. Homework. Homework. My God. Oh my God.
We're doing some anatomy homework.
Oh my God. Homework. That's the original Netflix and chill right there, yo.
Right? We're doing
That's-
homework together.
let's go do some homework, yo.
That's
Woo!
funny. It's gonna do homework.
Oh.
I'm gonna use that whenever whenever I go on my next date that I want to like hook up with and be like, do some homework together.
They're gonna look at the guy's gonna look at you like, the fuck?
Wait, what?
The fuck you talking about? Oh man.
Literally 10 minutes down the road from UT,
Wait.
school,
Oh, okay, yeah.
University of Texas at Austin. So I live
Okay.
right down the road from it. So
Nice.
if I say that to somebody, they're like, "Oh, you go to UT?"
Oh my.
Longhorns.
Mom,
late.
why are you home late? Me, I was just doing a little homework. Does homework have a name? Oh God. Oh. Too funny. Too fucking funny. Okay, Benji. Oh my God, Benji's asking so many good fucking questions. He goes, "We touched on some red flags. Can you guys recall any big green flags?
Green flags.
Like fuck yeah moments. Like I don't even know, but that's what he said. Go to esports. Can I date too? Oh hey, that's my sponsorship right here. Kyoto Esports, #1 tournament host in North America for Hearthstone. Is that the real Kyoto Esports? Yeah, it is. It is. I think I've been keeping track with a few people that were in DreamHack. Oh, it's Konami. Yo, that's the owner of Kyoto Esports, guys. Everybody, welcome Konami over here, please.
Hi, Konami. What's up?
But boost me to legend. Oh man. All right. Oh man. Okay. Wait. So, what was the question? What was the question earlier? Question was.
Thanks from Benji.
Okay, green flags. Okay, so what kind of green flags are we looking for here? I'll
tell y'all one big like green flag for me because
yeah.
Sadly there are a lot of people who are not very kind, and this is the easiest like way that I've figured out to spot that one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me know. Talking about
If
kindness.
if you go on a date, let's say at Russ, for example, you like to take out your date to restaurants, right? I judge a person like if we meet for that first time, I will judge a person immediately on how they treat the server.
Oh, that's good.
How
That's
they treat the
good.
person in a serving position. Like
Yeah.
if that person is rude to the server or says some sort of comment, like because there are some people who don't do their job correctly. And I was in the service industry for a very long time. And I'm never going to not tip because I'm made my living that way. But even though I try to always tip 20%, if I didn't get great service, I'm gonna tip you 10%, not 20. because I did not receive great service. But I think that it says a lot about a person how they treat positions of service, character, and how they're going to treat other people in general, and then ultimately how they're probably going to treat you.
Okay, okay. Like with me though, like green flag. I think somebody one of the green flags would be definitely honesty. Somebody that's you know honest, in terms of like answering you, being an honest person. That's pretty much it. I mean, like, yeah, that goes hand in hand with kindness too. Um, but like, a lot of women aren't. I mean, okay, not the women that I've gone on dates with, but there are some women that aren't necessarily honest. Um, but the people that I've gone out with, they're really kind, caring, understanding type of people, and definitely honesty was one of the things they're looking for, and what I was looking for as well. And so that kind of thing, like we just like vibed off of each. I don't know if you guys know what I'm trying to get at, but you guys gotta feel that connection. Um, if there is no connection, then then that's okay. You know what I mean? That's okay. You just enjoy the time spent with that person, because you don't want to waste either person's time. You don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste their time. So just take it for what it is. And when you go on your next date with whoever, um, try to find you know those qualities. Um, so very honest. Being trying to I mean, I'm not saying you don't have to lie. There's. Well, thanks, guys. I keep them in. Okay. Let me think. Like for me, I wouldn't necessarily call these like green flags. I'd just say what I'm looking for in a woman. And like I've already said, you know, kind, caring, understanding, loving. You'll find that out. I guess love in the way loving. It's just you'll find that out later. I guess. Um, goal oriented, family oriented. Like these are some things that not many guys take into consideration. Um, uh, like a lot of guys are. I don't want to say just want to hit it and quit it type people, but there are those type of guys out there, and then there's the sensitive types like myself, or like romantics. I wouldn't want to say hopeless romantic, but like I used to think of myself that way, but I'm just natural romantic type person. And also chivalrous. That's another thing that's not seen, that I wanted to talk about. It's like one of those points that I wanted to talk about. No, but you don't have to be overly like over the top like what I do. Over the top, like literally opening doors for like uh I don't know, just like doing absolutely everything just because that's just the person that I am.
Opening doors is always going to be like nice. If you want to impress a girl,
Yeah.
you pull her chair out and you open the car door.
Oh, the car door. Oh yeah, like that.
Car door,
That's
open
that's
the
a
car door and
that's a
pull a chair out.
that's a big one. Like I did that for my last date. Holy shit! It wasn't necessary, but it's definitely something that like one of the good points that you brought up.
It doesn't
Yeah,
go unnoticed.
it
Like
does.
whenever
It
that
really
happens,
doesn't.
because it doesn't happen all that much anymore. So if
No.
you do things like, like I said, the car door or pulling a chair out, like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
The Russ's door game's on point. Yo, for real. Like the other day, not the other day, like okay, last time I hung out with my friends, um they've been a couple for a long time, and so it's my friends Freddie and Shane. So Freddie was driving, or we were going to his car, and then Shane usually sits in front, and she was like, "Hey Russ, you go sit there because you haven't seen your boyfriend in a long time." And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, that's fine." I was like, "You sure? Are you sure?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right." So I opened her car door though, and then she looked at me and she like gasped and she looked at Freddie and she was like, "See, Russ opens my door," and I was like, "Oh my god,
Oh,
I am
dang.
not starting this shit. You guys have been together for like 7 fucking years. I am not starting shit right now." But I'm just saying, I do this shit all the time though. Yo, like, well, that. It's one of those things that's immediately noticed. You know, I tried to be
Yeah.
chivalrous when it was raining. I threw my jacket on a puddle, and she was like, "What the fuck? That's throwing your jacket. You retired." Wait a minute. Wait. I don't know if that's true though. I don't know, Benji. That's a
That's a
little far.
joke.
That's gotta be a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hold the door for my friends, but I do for strangers. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, yo, Dark and Duck, what's good, man? Are you a camera? Because every time I look at you, I smile.
Uh,
Yo, that's good. That's good. He was talking to me. He was talking to me, but that's actually pretty funny. That was corny as fuck, but that was pretty funny. I like that, Ranbu. You are earning some brownie points.
See, I love pickup lines whenever they're like,
Yeah.
if they're clever, I love pickup lines. If they're like overused and just
Oh
like
yeah, overused ones. Yeah,
start them
no,
too much,
no.
just like
I
stop.
don't think
Like
I ever heard of that one though. That was pretty good.
every time I look at you, you make me smile.
Oh
What?
my god.
That's cute.
Can't believe I wasn't your special guest for this. I'm sorry, Bryce. I'm sorry. All right, all right. Okay, yeah. So that was okay. That was my take on chivalry. That was my take because that's just. I feel like I learned how to be that because of my ex, because of the fact that I didn't do these things before. You let our streak run out? Oh my god, Charlotte, are you serious? Hold on, wait. Hold on. Wait, where is she? Hold on, wait, Charlotte, where are you? Snap streak? Yeah, snap streak. Wait, no, you lied. Wait a minute. We're still on 16, girl. What are you talking about? Lies. All right. Anyway. Um. Okay, wait. And he won't even be let me be his mini man for you. Okay, where's Emma meet all of her boys post college? Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Dating apps, and at work, but doesn't happen a lot.
Okay, so dating apps and at work. Okay.
Yeah. I do freelance videography and writing, so I'm either sometimes I'll meet somebody on a set and it's just me and a camera. So it doesn't happen a lot. Yeah, so most of the time it'll be Tinder or Bumble. Those are the two that I use. Then again, I don't really all that much. Like I said, I met this dude like a month and a half ago, and I've only been one date a week with him because that's all I have time for right now. And also, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to like rush into anything. So, give us Tinder Bumble profile advice if it is cancer.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's good. Actually, I don't even use those. That's because I just feel like I personally, from my personal experience, I feel like it's more so for hooking up. I mean, something that's just my personal experience in the relationship. If you have time, huh? Um,
It just depends on the relationship itself. Like, that's a very open question, I guess.
Yeah,
Open
yeah,
slash specific. Actually, no. Let me answer it this way, and you can take that for however you want. Should you end the relationship if you don't have time for one anymore? So, in my opinion, you what you want. So if you don't have time for it, or you're just not willing to make time for it anymore, in which case maybe you should end it. But that's just me. You're
yeah.
gonna you're always gonna make time for the things that you want to do.
And you know what? That was another thing. Going back to my previous relationship, like my time would be spent a lot on the game League of Legends. I'm not saying it was bad. The last 3 years were bad, or last 2 years rather. But it was more like I was more excited to play League of Legends than be my ex, and that's when you know that your priorities are fucked. You know, because you're not making time for the person that means supposedly supposed to mean a lot. Um, you're in like and just over time things change. Yeah, League is life. I mean, right now League is life. Yeah, it is. But you know, but like that's just my personal experience. Um, love yourself first. That's what I told somebody on Twitter today. I told somebody you have to love yourself first before you can love another. And dude, I found me a beautiful girl who plays League, but I was too toxic and she called me an asshole, and that was the end. Another thing is you see, like myself though. I'm a pretty positive person. Try to have a positive mindset on stream, off stream. Um, I try to promote it. I try to reach out to people, that are feeling down sometimes, that are not feeling themselves, and I try to just go out of my way and be like, hey, like, you want to talk, or know cheer up, something like that. I don't know, or like something to that effect. Uh, that's what I do. That's actually what I do a lot on Twitter. Um, just I just try to be that positive person. Not that I have to try. I already am. It's just I want to try to help the person, and you know, and being positive goes a long way. Like they say, positivity breeds positivity. That's what I try to promote in my chat as well. And like a lot of you guys, uh, um, a lot of you guys aren't necessary. You guys are not toxic or anything. It's just, you know, um, you guys are pretty positive. My community over here is pretty positive, and I love each and every one of you. And hopefully one day I meet all of you and take a selfie with you guys, because that's what I'm trying to do over here. Emma, up here, I think over here it says meet, so it's like me, like, at different events and whatnot, or just like locally. Yeah, so in my Discord, for those of you that have my Discord, um, definitely, definitely, you guys can see that I've met some of you already, and I'm looking forward to meeting more. Killer's the only one toxic. He literally has it in his name. Killer's a unique person. Let's just leave it at that. Apart from me, I'm lightly salted. Oh my goodness. There he goes. Oh my god. Damn. Oh wait. What did
You,
what did what
left.
did Redallion say? Oh my god. And there goes the all caps. Okay, wait. So my ex thought we both had to grow up. Didn't love herself. She was depressed. I was always smiling and laughing. Sometimes it takes growing up, getting the maturity, wanting to actually be. Um, though, like, no, yeah, everybody, like I said, everybody is different. Um, but there are things that I learned from my last relationship, uh, that that I'm that I didn't do before that I do now, like being chivalrous. I didn't do that. I mean, like, yeah, I'd open her car door and whatnot sometimes, not like all the time. Maybe wait, did I even open her car door? Fuck, I don't even remember now. Wait. Now that I think about it, I don't even remember
You're lying
now.
to us, Russ.
Holy
You're
shit!
lying to
Okay, you know
us.
what? Let's just say I didn't do any of the shit that I do now before. All right, let's just leave it at that. I
We're
didn't.
not a gentleman.
I wasn't a gentleman. I wasn't. And
Ooh.
but look at me now. Look.
Look at you now.
Oh my god.
Now you here.
Oh, oh my god. Teach me how to be alpha. You know what? There are some times where I wish I was, but like being beta is okay too. I was about to say, damn, Russ, look at you with the tie. Yeah. Like I dressed up. I mean, I usually dress up, but like, for work and whatnot. But like, I wore a tie today because I wanted to, you know, I honestly wanted to look good on camera. I mean, not that I don't look all the time, but I wanted to. The classic morning mirror selfie on Snapchat and the Instagram story. Hey, that's what I do, man. That's what I do every single day. That's my Instagram and Snapchat story. Oh my god. I allowed it
Those
too.
two.
Oh man. Oh man. All right. Okay. So, what's okay. Is Benji still here? Well, where's Benji? He hasn't asked the question in a good like almost 10. Oh, here we go. How important speaking of which, okay, how important is social media in dating? Like I remember talking to a girl and kind of hitting it off, and then the next day I got like 4 requests from her friends. I got so fucking nervous. Uh hmm. I mean, okay. You don't want to judge a book by its cover. You know what I mean? And having social media, yeah, you do get judged sometimes. But with with me though, with my social media, with my Instagram, you guys see it's pretty much food. it's pretty much it's pretty much food, bowling, and like esports. So that's that's how it is. I cleaned it up a lot past the past what is it, a few months? No, last year since last year I cleaned it up. My profile is like one picture of me every 2 years, and then food and my pet. Hey, you have pets. You're already one step ahead of the game. I mean, there's a lot of women that say in their profile that they say, oh, if you have like a dog or a cat, I don't know, you already have like an advantage or whatever.
A
Which
dude
is
has a dog on their profile, that's an advantage already.
yeah,
Like, it's a dude that I
yeah.
met on Bumble a long time ago. That he had a picture of just his dog looking straight at the camera. Uh, my dad is fucking rad. Only picture.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what?
That was his only picture.
Of just of the dog?
Oh, he didn't have a picture of himself. It was just the dog. the dog's face, and it said, "My dad is fucking rad." Mind you, he actually had a profile where he described himself like as a person, right?
Yeah.
Along with the fact that he had a picture of his dog as his profile, I swiped right.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You swiped right
huge,
because of the
yeah,
dog.
I'm a
Because
huge
of the
dog
dog.
person. I love dogs. I love
Okay.
dogs. I love
Alright.
dogs.
Alright. I guess.
I
I
have a
guess.
friend.
I have to get a dog then.
Yeah, I have a friend who so my dog and his dog are really. He's actually also a streamer here
Yeah.
on Twitch.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Um, but he has a dog. His name's Jefferson. Anytime Mike goes out of town, I watch Jefferson because I love Jefferson, and Jefferson just stays the night with myself and my dog.
Tocho.
I like to
Tocho.
take other people's dogs.
Tocho and I about to slide into Gemma's DMs. I don't think she would mind. I don't think.
Dog, and that's not a euphemism.
I know, right? Oh my god. Oh man. Yo, so you're dating. Okay, so wait. Yo, say you're dating this girl, and all your homies tell you that. What do you do? Opie Dunker was like, oh well. Huh. I I would advise against it then. If all your friends are telling you no, why don't you listen to your friends? Unless you're listening to your heart, then that's kind of different. Then I guess just Toucan Sam would say, follow your nose wherever it goes. uh, oh my god, is it bad to date at the age of 20? I don't think so.
No, I think
No,
that
no,
that's
no,
great.
no, no. I'm leaving. Wait, why? Dude, it was the best thing I could come up with. All right. Oh god, that was me being me, a fucking cornball.
Hey,
All right, you're cringing. Oh god. Well, the X button is somewhere on the top right there, man. Simply click it. You can simply click it right after you donate down below. Oh my god. Wait, where did rest go? I closed it. Oh my god. How the hell can you close it and the chat's still up, dude? That's a lie. That's a lie. You're lying to me. Alright, alright. No, you can open the chat apart. But then you can't listen. Okay, if you can open the chat apart from it, you can't even listen. Such thing as a tasteful dick pic in 2018. That would be a question for Emma.
No, don't send dick pics. Just don't do it. Ask for one.
You heard it. You heard it here, boys and
Do
girls.
not send dick pics. Like, okay, so my best friend and I, this is what we do.
Oh, baby!
If you send me a dick pic, I'm gonna send you a dick pic right back.
Okay. Yo, guac for
You have a
dinner.
dick online, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a picture of another dick.
Russ is like, you can only close my stream if you pay the cancellation fee of $10.99. You're not wrong about that. I mean, don't do it unless they ask. Oh. Okay. Okay.
With OP Dunker.
Opie Dunker. Ever since screenshots became a thing, it's a no-no for me. Hey, that's I mean, hey, that's what it is. I ain't trying to get exposed.
Better safe than sorry. I don't mess with that. Like,
Yeah.
not even with people I'm dating. Like, if I'm dating somebody, I still don't send. Like, I don't send nudes at all in the slightest bits.
True. Us girls don't want to see your pea-sized dick. It's all about that. It's all about the angles. It's all about the angles, Charlotte. All about the angles.
She's not wrong.
I mean, she's not wrong though. She's not
I
wrong
mean,
though.
she's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
Uh,
Sometimes they ask for a dick pic, and it's actually a 40-year-old man. Wait, what the fuck? The fuck? Hold on, wait. You don't send a dick pic without permission. Ain't nobody want a random penis they weren't expecting. Darian, girl, you read about that too. Holy shit. Russ, quit nodding in agreement. You literally just admitted you said nudes for 10K. Where's my 10K though? Where's my 10K though? Pay up front, and then you get a little something. Lookings for free. Nudes will cost you. Yeah, but most guys can't. Right. Yeah, that's true. All about that Photoshop, Ranbu? Okay. All you have to know, okay, I'll have you know it's bigger than 90% of people in Asia. Well, I mean, that's like an entire population. After I texted my ex I miss you, she sent me a dick pic and I sent her a dick pic. This happened last week. Oh, here we go. Yo, rural route. Give me a second. What's your show about? Well, this particular segment is called Dating in 2018 with my special guest Gemma over here. And for the past 2 hours, we've been talking about, different experiences of our dating lives, and just advice, like, yeah, and just giving out advice and answering people's questions. But I mainly stream League of Legends. That's what I stream. This right here is completely new segment, completely new content. So it's a very important one because a lot of people are single, a lot of people are in relationships. Some people are trying to get out of relationships and whatnot. And so what do they do like afterwards? This is 2018. Should the guy always pay for the first date? That's a good question. Gemma, what do you think about that?
Strong opinions on that as well. I have strong opinions on everything. Okay, so I believe that
Gemma's here. Yeah. Okay.
So I believe that whoever asks the other person to go on a date is the one that should be taking care of the date. It's like being a host, I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna ask you to come to dinner at my apartment, whether it be a friend or significant other, or I'm not gonna ask you to come to dinner at my house and expect you to bring over something to eat. So if I ask a guy on a date, I 100% going to pay for it unless he absolutely insists. Okay, well, thank you, and I very much appreciate it. However, if you ask the girl out, then you should be expecting to pay for the bill.
Right. In my experience, I try to pay for the bill. I'm the one that's asking for the date, and I'm not necessarily expected to pay for it, because a lot of the women that I've gone out on first dates with, they honestly wanna split, and I'm like, okay, that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna argue over that, so we'll just split. Sometimes I would pay for the date, for the for the dinner or whatever, and then I'd tell her to pick up the tip or whatever, and that's just like another way, or yeah, something like that. That's what I do. I'll pay half if I don't like the guy so much. It depends though. It depends.
I'm right there with you, Russ, on that. Like, if I legitimately think that even if like you ask a girl out on a date,
Mm-hmm.
if she just expects you to pay, then that's just rude in my opinion, right? That's just rude.
There? Okay, no, continue, and then I'll say something.
I would got asked, I don't expect you to pay. Good, but I'm not gonna expect you to do it. However, I'm always gonna pull out my wallet and offer to split. And then if my date offers, if my date says no, my treat, I appreciate it. I'll be like, okay, are you sure? Okay, great. Thank you very much. And then I'll offer to, usually we go out to drinks after dinner if it goes well. So I'll just be like, I got drinks,
Right. Yeah,
you
I'd
know?
do something like that
Like,
too. I'd be, I'd offer to pay for dinner, and then she'd pay for like a movie or something like that. It's like it's more so like if I do this, she'd offer to do something. If she doesn't offer, then that's fine too. You know what I mean? That's okay. Perfectly fine.
like in this, and you tell me, Russ, like I feel
Mhm.
like just the wallet reach, just like at least like
Yeah.
pretending that you're not expecting the guy to pay. Does that count for something?
Pretending to. Now, you see, that's the thing. How much do you like the guy though? That it all depends on that too. Um,
If we're gonna go up with how much do you like the guy, then that means okay. So does that mean that
I mean, I guess if you're going, if you
if you don't like the guy that much to where you don't want him to pay for your meal, does that mean that were you was there another expectation along with that meal if you did like the guy all that much and you're gonna let him pay for it?
Well, that's on the girl's side though. I think that yeah, I think with the whole expectation thing, I think that's on the girl. Like with the guy paying it for everything, um, I mean, I don't expect anything. I honestly like I go into each date with zero expectations because that's I think that's the best way to do it because like I said earlier, you set yourself up for. And with me, it's like, I want to enjoy the person's. I want to enjoy their company. I want to enjoy their conversation and that's just me. There are a lot of guys are different. Um, but in terms of paying, uh, and if the girl likes, like I guess like likes you or not, I honestly don't know because that's the thing. Like I don't know if a girl is like into me. That I don't necessarily read signs, um, if she is or isn't. So it's kind of like that's what I'm sort of trying to get like work on. That's what I'm trying to work on.
Like picking up on like
Picking up on like signs if she's
cues.
yeah
Yeah.
cues that she's like into me. But I'm just myself the entire time, and it's sort of hard to know if she's into you. So I want to like ask you like what are some cues or clues as to if she does like I mean okay first of all she met up with you. That's I guess
Usually a good sign whenever she
that's
agrees to go on a
usually a
date
good
with
sign.
you.
Yeah, but there are some women. I think I have one friend. I think I have one friend that she just goes out on dates just to go eat food.
Yeah, I have friends that do that too. I think that's shitty.
I think that's shitty too.
It's super shitty.
It is, and it's like damn, yo, damn. I feel like she wastes people time. Well, wastes people's time.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
As far as like a
yeah,
sign, like signs like that,
yeah.
I mean, it honestly depends on the girl. Like, it's personality, 100%.
Oh hell yeah, personality. I
Um,
love a woman's personality. Absolutely.
as far as like signs that she's into you, I mean, body language, what wise? Like, if her, let's say that you guys are at a table, right? Um,
Hmm.
hoping you sit across on each other,
Okay,
not right
continue.
next to each other.
Oh
So,
wait, okay. So wait, you're
yeah,
asking me if we sit next to each other or across from each other?
whenever you sit on dates, you sit across from each other, or do you sit next to the
Oh,
girl?
across,
Okay,
because
yeah, right.
yeah, because I want to see their expressions and stuff like that. I want to have like a legit conversation. I want to look into your eyes and talk to you. As
I
corny
feel
as that sounds, like it's just, you know what I mean?
I feel like people who sit next to each other are serial killers.
Are you serious?
No,
Damn,
but
Bin's a
uh,
serial killer, yo.
um, sitting across, I mean, if you're sitting across from each other and you can see, like,
Yeah.
for example, her body language in general, like if she's leaning over the table to talk to you,
Oh, okay, okay.
if she's basically like not she doesn't have her back to the chair, she's leaning a little over, like to make sure she's paying attention to you.
Hmm.
She's definitely like physically getting closer to you, right? If
Okay.
she makes a lot of eye contact, that probably means that she's
Yeah.
very interested. Eye contact, your body language. If she,
Wait, if she what?
I think those are the two. I was gonna say like regarding like just talking and like if she makes jokes or laughs a lot at your jokes, like single joke you make, she's really into it. Because let's face it, not every single joke we make is funny.
Yeah,
Dating,
that's
whenever we're
true.
trying to get to know somebody and they
Yeah.
laugh at everything we say, it's
Oh,
probably they're
baby.
biased.
They're biased. Oh my
They're
goodness.
biased, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yo, it's
They
Alan89.
like
Thank you
you.
so much for the follow, man. Welcome to Danger Zone, bro.
But yeah, I believe that I'll probably telltale for almost every girl, regardless of her
Okay.
personality type. Um, to which are that body language of literally getting physically closer to you over that table and making eye contact. I wouldn't really know what else to tell you that could be a general telltale because everybody's different.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean,
Okay. Okay.
like me for example, I'm very, 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 like I said, open about everything I say and do.
Yeah.
So if I like a guy, I'll straight up be like, I like you. Really jokingly, like in a joke
In a
or
jokingly,
through a
yeah, yeah.
conversation, but
Right.
I
Right.
will
Right.
say it straightforwardly. I
Yeah.
like you. Like you're
Okay.
pretty cool. Like I'll actually say
Yeah.
those things.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay.
There were some
Yeah.
girls that will not, um, won't be like that. Won't do that. I mean,
Right.
there's
Right.
all kinds of personalities out there. Good
Of course.
question.
Yeah. Of course. That's a good question,
Same
though.
thing with guys. Same thing with guys. I feel like the more you ignore us, the more you actually like us. And then some other times I'm like, I'm just an idiot. That's not true. You're just an asshole.
Oh my goodness. Wait. You talking about being ignored?
Like it's just been that whole like from when we were in grade school. Like whenever a boy's mean to you, probably means he likes you, right? Well, for me personally, that's like bled over into my adult life, and I dated a lot of assholes because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't know. Like it just ignores me. I find that intriguing.
You find it
So there I
intriguing.
am. Also
Oh.
very stubborn.
Okay. Okay.
Very stubborn, and I don't like being. I don't like texting all day every day. I can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're
And
right
I
about
do
that.
that.
You're right about that.
So like for example, I'm gonna keep using the dude that I'm dating right now. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe once a day. Text me tonight, I'll respond tomorrow, and then he'll text me at night, and I'll respond the next morning. Kind of deal. Like
Damn. Really? Like
that's
that's
probably
actually happening with this girl that I'm messaging right now. But we'll talk about we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. Benji, okay, Benji asked, and then something, and then I'll get to Emrui. But Benji asked, can you please tell more girls to be straightforward? This shit is so confusing.
dude.
Women
It's
are
like
confusing
this
sometimes, you
is
know.
we're all confusing. Guys are very confusing too.
Yeah, yeah. Guys are a lot of guys are pretty straightforward though, but there are guys that just give you like mixed signals.
Exactly. Like, and I feel
Yeah,
like we're all that way, regardless of whether you're a guy or a girl. We
yeah.
all play games.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We all
It's
play
just
games,
it's
and
just you have to play the same game. You can't
we have to be playing the same game.
both of you can't be playing two different games. Otherwise you guys are God knows where, you know?
Exactly. See, Benji, I feel like it's our
I mean, I
Right
asked her
now,
out doesn't mean that I like you. Fucking hell. Wait, but why would you ask her out in the first place if you don't like her? And then I'll
I mean, I
answer,
asked her out. Doesn't that mean I like you?
reread. I mean, I asked her out. Doesn't that mean I like you? Oh, okay. Wait, I asked. Okay, wait. Yeah, yeah. That means you like. Sorry. That means you like her. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But does she not get it though? Because oh man, there's so many messages that I send to different people all the time. Just simple messages, just asking, like, hey, do you wanna grab a bite to eat and have conversation, blah blah blah. And it's not me saying that I'm not interested. I am interested in whoever I'm trying to contact, you know, um, on OkCupid. And it's just like their algorithm or whatever is like you have to like a person back, then you can start talking to them. But you can people do read the initial message. So it's like, I guess this person's not interested in me. And that was it. And like I only have nice things to say about people. Or if I'm interested in a person, in a girl, or whatever their something about their profile piques my interest, I talk about it. I literally just say something nice about it, or comment something nice about the picture or whatever, and then I would, hey, let's grab something to eat and have, let's get over it or whatever. Talk. I know it's definitely not the girl's
Yeah.
fault. I'm not, and I always self and doubt myself too. Oh god. Okay, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you on that. But let me answer M. Roy's question. How do you feel about someone that loses interest in you the better you are off in life? An example would be that the person likes you less because you have a job. Mm, well, person likes you less because you have a job. Because you're succeeding in life? Is that the question? I mean,
Really doesn't have your best interest in mind.
yeah. Yeah.
Like whenever you are with a partner, like you're supposed to have each other's best interest in mind. And if that person isn't happy that you're succeeding, then your best interest in mind. So why would you stay with somebody who doesn't want the best for you?
Right.
And you don't want the best for, I mean, I'm assuming you do want the best for that person, but
Mhm.
don't want the best for you if they are not, happy that you're doing better.
Right.
Oh, X that one. X that one out.
I would definitely X that one out. I'll if that has anything to relate to you, I'm sorry to hear that. It's about the time spent together, I believe. Well, how long has that person been together? For example, hypothetically speaking. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what's a good example I can give because I don't think I've ever been in that position. Because when my ex got a full, had her full-time job, she's a nurse. Um, when she got her job, uh, uh I did I did sort of feel jealous in a way, but not so much so that it didn't push me away from her, but it didn't inspire me. It didn't inspire me to get a full time job. So I mean, can't really say. I don't know about anyone else, but I ran away from that as fast as possible. Okay, okay, ran away from that.
That situation, I feel like
I feel that's like one of those rare situations, though. That's like a rare one, you know. I don't think that's a fairly common situation. Is there? Okay. Well, Emma, you think of an answer. I'm gonna answer Ranbu's question. Is there an age gap limit? Whew. Oh man, that's a good one. That's a
Yes
good
and no.
yes and no. That's the way to answer that. With me though, I have never dated someone older than me.
People older than me.
I yeah, I've never dated someone who's either my age or like a few years younger.
Me, it's either my age or five, or not my age. Either like a year older than me, up to
Mhm.
5 years older than me.
Up to 5?
Normally, yeah, normally I have not. I have not ever dated anybody older than 5.
Okay, okay. For me though,
The closer
I
I get to 30, it like I think that like that 5 years becomes 6, becomes 7, becomes 8.
mm, okay. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Cool. For me on the other hand, actually wait a minute, I lied. I didn't say that I didn't date someone that was older than me. The girl was 1 year. 1 year older than me? Yeah, 1 year older than me. That's about it. But I wouldn't I'd say my max limit would be I wanna say 2 or 3. I wanna say 2 or 3 years that's older. But then on the lower end though, uh maybe I want to say 5. I want to say 5 years younger. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at 5 years younger.
Down to 5 years. Yeah.
But you know what? Wait. Yeah, okay. It could go both ways. 5 years younger and 5 years older. I could see myself. Yeah. Yeah.
Date a guy 5 years. I can never date a guy younger than me in
See that
general.
that a lot of women are like that. You can't date a guy that's younger.
Like, and this is in my personal experience, the type
Yeah.
of guys that I date.
Mm.
If I were to date that's 5 years younger than me, I would be dating a child.
Right, right, right. Because you know guys don't mature as fast as girls. That's totally true.
I've actually read about quite like I read a little bit about that not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
There are not that many like physiological or psychological differences between men and women when it comes to the actual like reaching like maturity.
Wait, 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 wait.
However,
Wait, can you repeat that last part again?
okay, so when it comes to reaching like as far as like physiologically, there are not that many differences. The differences are not that great between men and women. So
Mm.
biologically speaking, we mature. Biologically speaking,
Hmm.
very different.
Right, right, right.
It's known that women mature do. Now, here's the thing: if you talk about psychologically, psychology, the a person's uh, it's very subjective to your environment, right?
Yeah.
So your development psychologically is going to be subjective to where you grow up, the environment you grow up, the social environment you grew up in, political, moral, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the disparity between men and women so great if it all depends just on our environment? Which means that men and women are that different is that we're conditioned differently from a very early age.
Right,
Guys
right.
tend to be boys will be boys. We let boys get away with a bunch of shit
Oh yeah.
from like way older
Oh
that
yeah.
girls get in trouble for since they're very young.
Yep. Just like our example from earlier today.
But it's just I think it's another thing, that we're socially responsible. I think our generation starting to change, just like holding, both boys and girls responsible for themselves
Mm.
from a young age, like to make make mature, responsible adults, like raise mature, responsible adults that treat each other like people, not girls have to be responsible and do the thing, and boys will figure them out eventually. Because we're also doing, our boys a disservice by not teaching them, by not raising them to be, I don't want to
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
functional members of society, but by not holding them to certain standards from a young age.
Right, right, right. Let's see. Fools TP says because people think maturity means being willing to settle down and be monogamous, which is pretty ridiculous. Don't have to get married. Don't have to get married at a young age, and can become independent financially. Is part of the cause, probably. As long. Uh, yeah. Age doesn't necessarily matter. I guess age doesn't necessarily matter as you grow like older in a way. I don't look at them at all. I avoid eye contact except for rest. But what is the first thing you look at on a person? I usually look at into their eyes. Yep, and older. Can guys have sugar daddies? You mean sugar mamas? Sugar mamas, yo. Tell Emma to keep her mind open about younger guys, please. I still haven't slid into DMs. Yo, oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, oh man.
Oh god. Oh, that's a good question. Have you dated anyone that you've met outside of dating sites or sponsored events to hook single people up? Personally, let me think. Let me think. Not yet. Actually, not yet.
Oh, baby!
Yo, Fools TP, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the Danger Zone, bro. Um, so, alright, here we go. Let me tell you about this. Hold on one second. So like the other day, I think on Saturday. Saturday, I was out with my godmother and her family. We went to a food truck festival, and I was joking. I jokingly asked her if she had any coworkers, um, if she had any like younger coworkers. She's a nurse, and yeah, I have somebody in mind. I was like, I jokingly asked about it, and then so she's like, here, let's take a selfie together. So we did, and she sent it to her coworker, and and I was like, wow, that was quick. So she told me to add the girl on Facebook, and so I did, and then so I started messaging her. It's nothing. I didn't really message her like anything yet, but I mean, I'm trying to figure out, what kind of food she likes so I can take her out on a date. That's like the first thing I try to get to know out of a person, like what kind of food, because then it just transitions from there. So I think that this girl is not necessarily interested in me, um, but she's just gonna go out. I guess because of my godmother and the fact that she's a coworker. But I mean, a date's a date. I'm still just gonna be myself. It's whatever, whatever happens, happens. Um, but that isn't happening yet because she hasn't messaged me back yet because she's been working. She works nights from like 7 to 7. So whenever she replies, she replies. I'm not here waiting like on end, like on my phone. You know what I mean? I got other shit to do. I'm not waiting for her to respond. You know what I mean?
And if you were, it would be kind of obvious, and some girls get disinterested because you're too available.
Yeah, yeah. You know, like when she responds, I immediately, well, for the most part, I immediately respond back. But you know, um,
Trying to be like,
I don't
you
want
know,
to. I don't want to necessarily like, because I don't know what her schedule's like. You know what I mean? She could be off one day. She could be working the next 3 days. Whatever. You know what I mean? Um, that's what it is. Uh,
I think I can actually be in the chat now.
who you? Why did you create a? Did you create a?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Hit that follow button. Hey, rest I'm back. I left because the conversation was hurting me on a personal level. When talking to people, I understand that they were not supposed to be taken that way, and I hurt everyone on Emma. Oh, that's why you left. Oh my goodness, my bad. Yeah, like Alyssa's she takes some things like to like some stuff like that's said on stream like pretty seriously. So, but I know her on a personal level, so that's why something's being said. Um, you know, it really affects her sometimes.
Yeah. Hey, Alyssa, if anything I said, got to you like personally or emotionally, I do apologize. Like that wasn't my intent, obviously in the slightest bit. And I hope that, it's not affected your night entirely too much. And if it does, that you feel better.
Okay, wait. So let me go read. Oh, Grayson, that's how you. Yeah, that's right. Great. That's how Grayson met his girlfriend. He met her through League of Legends. Um, what seems healthy would be to like not feel dependent. So you wouldn't be waiting to reach out to her because you don't want her to see, which is true. Which is true. Um, hey guys, this girl got exposed because she got.
Wait, what?
Yeah. This dude trying so hard. I know. Okay. So with streaming, you get people that come into your chat just likes to, like hate on your shit. And like,
Oh, haters.
yeah, haters, yeah.
Yeah, haters. Please go hate. They have nothing better to do.
I know. Like this person, Tetra Bedra, like this person is just like a normal, person that just comes into people's streams and does random shit. Which doesn't phase me. I've been streaming for a year and a half, so like I've heard some more shit, I have pretty thick skin, so like a lot of shit that people say, I don't really. I mean, I tolerate it, but there are some things that I don't tolerate, which hasn't been yet. So, let's see. But thank you, OP. Let's see. Literally getting zero reaction and keeps spamming garbage. Yeah, it's true. It's true. What's been your Tinder experience? Tinder was new when I was using it and had some fun dates, although they never turned. But now it seems terrifying. People asking for money and things like that. Well, for me, like I haven't had any success with it, so that's why I stopped using it. The only successful app I've used, actually two of them. But the first one being OkCupid, the second one being Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish is sort of, I don't know. It's sort of sketchy in a way, but that one I had a really fun date. But that one I also saw my ex there. That's why I stopped using it.
Oh,
You got a clear fucking face, my guy. Thanks, man. Thank you. Um, just wondering what you were talking about that. Tinder
I
for
just heard
me.
about that.
Wait, what? What happened?
Sorry, the people asking for money and things like that. I actually just
Oh, on
don't
Tinder? That's
know.
so weird.
Yeah, I did not know that. Apparently, girls put their Venmos on
Ha!
Tinder.
Yo, that's actually really weird. That's really weird.
I was talking to a friend of mine. He's like, "Yeah, there a lot of girls have the whole send me $5 on Venmo and see what happens." And I'm like, "What the fuck's gonna happen? Like, why are you doing that? Like, who are you? Like,
People will be stupid enough to do it.
what is that?"
What is that? It's just like
Yeah.
it's probably a bot, if anything. Um, Tinder for me, at its best, has been like a couple days, fling, and its worst has been absolutely crushing. That's true, Ben. Dude, people on Tinder will literally ask for donations, delivery sub, follows, and bits. It's insane. Oh wait, that's Twitch. Oh my god.
Dang,
Damn.
shots fired.
Damn, son.
Ooh.
Anyway, Fool's TP, let me check you out real quick. Okay, Cupid was great. They had this feature where you could upload pics and other women would rate them and you could see what type of woman liked which pics. Really? I don't think I was there. I don't think I was there for that time. It was really insightful. Pics I thought I looked great in, women didn't like, and pics I didn't like of myself played pretty well. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Wait a minute, Marenia. What are you talking about? Um, but yeah, like, wait a minute. What tier emote? Is that tier 1? The saying, don't hate the player, hate the game. Do that. Shirtless pics on Tinder. Oh, shirtless pics on Tinder profile. Go.
On
Uh,
how comfortable you are with taking a shirtless picture of yourself, like, and what the situation is. Like, if you're just like out swimming with your friends and it just happens to be a thing, cool, that's great. Pose in front of the mirror to take a picture, like a little like ab selfie. I don't know. Like, don't get
yeah.
me wrong. And y'all can ask for us social media left and right. I have all my gym pictures because I am very proud of my gym progress.
Yeah.
However, if you take that like bathroom selfie, I don't take bathroom selfies. I think
Mm-hmm.
bathroom selfies, especially on social or on dating apps, are just like no.
Right. Yo, Jansfer, what's up, dude? I only let Russ see my nips. Yo, Ranbu. That's a lie, dude. That's a lie. You
uh,
lie. The key to Alyssa's heart is food. That's true. That is true.
that's funny.
Dude, did you guys used to have balls behind your nipple? Wait, what? What? Wait, what kind of question is that, Opie Dokie? What kind of question? Are you two looking for serious relationships or one night stands? Have you crafted a strategy specifically for either one after identifying it, or just doing whatever and going with the flow? Ooh, Fool's TP coming out with some really good questions. I really like these. I really like these questions, Fool's TP. That's really good, man. Really good stuff. I don't know why that
I got
happens,
my
Opie
answer
Dokie.
ready. Whenever you're ready.
Whenever I'm ready. Oh shit. Okay. Now that I'm financially stable, I will sort of look for something serious. I mean, I'm not one for one night stands. I personally don't prefer them. Um, but at the same time, I never had a one night stand, so that's like another thing. Um, so I don't know how to approach that part. But for online dating apps though, just going with the flow is fine. That's what I've been doing. Not like I say that I want I say that I want a serious relationship, but then that's also saying that I shouldn't at the same time um because I just came out of a serious relationship. So I shouldn't get right back into one even though it's been a year.
Yeah,
How old are you two? I'm 28
I'm
and
26.
he's 26.
As of right now,
Yeah.
yes, looking for a serious relationship, but not trying to get into one immediately.
Hold on one second. What did OP Dunk? How do you differentiate a friend? How do you differentiate a friend from a potential like thing, or are all your friends the girls who? Hmm. Hmm. Hold on. I'm thinking of something different. I guess. I guess you'd have to ask straight up, but I don't think. I don't know if you should at the same time because I don't think you want to ruin whatever friendship that you have. Know what I mean? OP. How do I know when a relationship has gone serious? Um Emma, can you answer that one?
I mean, yeah, I think honestly, it's everything is so contingent on so many things. um,
I
it
know that's
really
what I'm saying.
depends
That's what I'm saying too.
on the friendship. Like, say for example, you just became friends.
Hmm.
You recently just now became friends, right? Then you don't really know where that's gonna go. It's gonna,
Right,
you're
right, right.
just gonna have to feel it out. See what happens. Now, if you've been friends with somebody for a long time
Hmm.
and you start feeling something different, or you start noticing them being different to you, then that's when I feel like you risk the whole, like, ruining the friendship if either of you feelings or and they're not reciprocated. Aside from like actually like feeling things out, um I don't know, that's tough. Like the
Yeah,
relationships that come out of people being friends first are usually the strongest ones whenever they actually, when they're successful.
yeah. When you have a really successful or strong friendship with the person, and you both are on the same page and both actually see each other, uh, see, I guess you can say a future with each other. Then yeah, that's probably one of the strongest relationships out there. Let me answer your
On the
full
difference between
let me answer Full CP's question. How long did your recent relationship, long term relationship last? 9 years. Not in the dating. So this is interesting. Why aren't you looking for a one night? Oh, okay, wait, okay. I'll ask. Okay, I'll let you. Give me a second. One sec. Looking sharp, boy. Yo, Gandalf, what's good, man? Um. What else? Okay, why aren't you looking for a one night stand? To me, I'm not looking for a one night stand because I just like to get to know people. Personally, it's like I like to create a friendship with somebody to see where it goes from there. But that's just my personal preference. Like I mean I will get to like the true reason why. Also, are you two in a large city or more rural area? Well, I'm not in a large city actually. I guess I don't think I'm in the suburbs either. Hold on. I don't necessarily know full CP. I'm definitely not in a large city. My city is pretty small. How about on your end?
I am
I mean
in
Austin
the
though.
smack dab middle of Austin, Texas, which is a large-ish city. I mean, it's
Right.
not New York, it's not LA, but it's Austin. It's getting big.
Yeah, true that,
I
true
do
that.
live downtown, so I'm pretty solidly in a very well
Oh,
populated,
this
bustling area.
this one's a good one from Grayson. What's your definition of love if you haven't done this question yet? Um that's that's a good question, and each person has a different variation of it. But to know, um I think personally, um, that love is between just like, well, let me try to come up with something good, because I mean I was once in love, but that was a different kind of love though. That's high school. High school love is definitely different than what it is, like what people try to look for. For me, it's someone you want nothing more for them to be happy and you do anything. That's what I tried to do. That's what I tried to do. I tried to make her happy. Yeah, gay, straight, or bi? Straight. Yeah, that's actually a legit question. Thank you for participating. Finally, Tetrabedra. Yes, Grayson. That's cool. What was your sexual confidence like after getting out of the long-term relationship? And if it was low, did you try anything to get back in anticipation of getting back in the game? Damn, that's very specific, and that's sort of what I wanted to get into. I'm sorry, Hema, if I'm like taking this time to like really
Good.
get into the questions. I mean, like, yeah, sure, you can chime in as well, but um, this is more so uh, I mean, yeah, this is more so like pretty much asking me anything type. But I mean, still relative to the whole.
I actually have to sign out in just about 10 minutes because I
Oh,
have to be on a set tomorrow at 6 a.m. So my
that's
bedtime's
fine.
approaching.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, thank you for your time, though. I mean, we'll still be here for whenever. I mean, you can still tune in and still talk to the chat and whatnot.
That'd be great.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much for having me, you guys. It's been so much fun. I like Twitch a lot better than I like YouTube. Not gonna lie. Like
Oh man.
I've had a channel before the one I have
Yeah,
right now,
yeah.
a comedy channel that I had before, and it got way too like fake, brown nosing, toxic. I like this community a whole lot better.
You want you can't find her on YouTube. Well, do you want me to plug it in?
Let
That's up to
me
you.
give y'all. Oh
Actually,
yeah,
you do
sure.
you plug it in. That's fine.
This is I can type. I promise.
Yeah. So going back to Fool's TP, because this is good stuff. You guys think love is portrayed? I mean, like, oh shit, wait, did it go? I don't think it.
Oh, that didn't work.
I don't think it worked. Wait, I'll find it
How do I
out.
do this?
Wait.
Sorry, guys. I'm completely new to Twitch, so I don't know how this works.
No, I mean, I have your thing. I already have it. How do I share? Wait, how do I share this again? I'll just share your video, and then you guys can follow. You guys can follow her for subscribe to her.
There we go.
This right? Yeah. Okay. So for those of you that want to check out Emma's content, future content, click that link. Click that link. You guys are good. We'd love to see you back. Oh shit! What are you doing next Tuesday?
Being here with you, I
Oh
guess.
shit!
Yeah, being
All
here with
right,
you guys,
all right,
hanging
all
out with you
right.
guys.
That actually we can work something out. Yeah, we can work something out.
Well, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I have to be at a fitness conference from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow to
Damn,
film all day, so that'll be a lot of fun.
damn. For sure, for
But
sure.
thank you so much for having me, Russ. I've had a blast. This is like my Twitch experience, and you guys are fucking awesome. Like, I
Oh yeah,
love
oh
this
yeah,
community. This is awesome.
oh yeah,
Love
oh
it.
yeah.
I'm excited to, if you'll have me back at some point, I would be really, really, really excited to come back. So
Yeah, definitely we'll see you around for sure. Always welcome into the chat.
Hell yeah. All
So,
right, I'm gonna let you do your AMA.
yep.
I'll see you guys later.
All right, thanks for sticking around.
Thank you.
All right, I'll see you later.
Awkwardly like stay on here until I figure out how to like.
Yeah. Well, at the bottom, I think at the bottom left, there's like a phone. Says disconnect. Says disconnect you.
Disconnect.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah. That way you can just afterward.
Yes,
I don't know. You gotta click it to find out.
I got it.
Okay.
Have a good night, guys.
All
I'll
right.
see you
Have a good one.
later.
Have a good one. Okay. Okay. So what? Okay. Wait. Let me go. Let me go scroll up really quick. Let me go figure out this. Going back to Fool's TPs because that one is actually was that one hits me hard because it's actually something I wanted to talk about. So he asked me, "What was your sexual confidence like after getting out of?" It was low, by anticipation of getting back dating game. Now, that kind of question is like really like no, um, but I mean I don't mind answering the question because like I'm true to what I say. Like I'm an honest person. I like to keep. I like to be honest with my. So to answer that question, it's a two-part question. Um, I can confidently say that it was pretty low. Um, and I didn't try anything. I didn't try anything to get my confidence back in anticipation. Actually, wait a minute. I did go to the gym. I did go to the gym for like 2 months straight because uh I don't know. There's something that triggered me last year. Um, I think it was because like I wanted to meet up with my ex for like coffee or something, and then she said no, and like that her saying no triggered me in a way to make me want to better myself, make me want to uh look more fit. Uh, and so from like July until September, I was in the gym for like 6 days straight. Lost a good like 20 pounds, almost 30 pounds, and just like was at the top of my fitness game. But then started going out on dates again, and just like was not in the same mentality that I was before. Um, to be honest with you, I honestly haven't slept with any. And that's a personal preference. Like I said, I do like to get to know a person. Or gotta read that. So this girl I found out, what does that mean? Opie Dunker. Um, okay, wait. Thought you were one of the good guys. I mean, with Opie Dunker's question, um, give me. Hold on, wait. I just read Benji's comment. Yo, hold on. Fuck. Well, I'm trying to catch up with the chat really quick. I don't know. I don't exactly know what that means. I mean, maybe she thought you weren't a nice guy, Whoopi Dunker. Surprised you didn't have the cuties of the danger zone. Oh no, I didn't put them. I didn't put them up. Uh, okay, full CP. I think. Excuse me. I used to think sex was extremely important, but I think it. I don't think it is at our age. It took me 12 years and 6 pretty long relationships before I was comfortable with my abilities, and it ruined a lot of those relationships. Not because I was terrible, but because the anxiety from thinking I was terrible made me not sure what your experience has been. To be honest with you, no, I did not. I actually haven't been with somebody, so I think what I was trying to say before is that I've desensitized myself to like to just to women, and it's not a bad thing. It's just like it's not that I don't find them attractive. It's just like more so, what I find attractive about them is their personality. That's pretty much it. Like personality and their mindset. They have a really great personality and they have a positive mindset. Those two are really like things that I look for in a person. That's what I like. With the danger, the Donger hotties that back up. I'll save that for next Monday. That's why we have VR. So you dated this woman for 9 years and you never had sex with her? Oh no! I had. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we did every weekend. We did every weekend. Every weekend. You talking about my ex? Yeah, we did every weekend. Oh, listen, you have more than personality. Um, Same. I no longer get bonus from attractive women. See, that's what I wanted to bring up. That's what I wanted to bring up because, like, I don't necessarily find really attractive women, to be a turn on. Um, it's more so, uh, more so their personality. So like if they have a really cool personality, really awesome, chill personality, and have positive mindset, they know what they're doing in life, or they family oriented, goal oriented. Those are all like green flags for me. But well, that's what we were talking about earlier. Are you a big watcher of porn? I wouldn't say no, but there will be some days where I'm just like, well, I haven't watched porn in like what X amount of days or whatever. First, I got a lot of hoes at my school. Second, I got a girlfriend. Really? Shit, Grayson. I mean, Grayson, I know you have a girlfriend. You know what though? You know what though? I think you're right as well. I feel like your lack of addiction to it probably gave you this healthier outlook on like an addiction to porn really messes up. Yeah, yeah, it's true. I mean, like I could watch it every day, but at the same time, it's just like it's just porn. It's not like nothing. That's basically porn. But are you a big watcher of me on Instagram? Only when you DM me, Alyssa. As a young male, it is hard for me to go without porn for 1 day, and I challenge myself to stay without 1 month for 1 month now. Well, that's the thing, like, you know, not watching not watching it is perfectly it's preference. I could go like a week without it, doesn't really matter to me. Um Anything I have other things to distract me, like League of Legends, this new content. Uh I don't know what I want to do for next week's content, but it'll definitely Gemma will be here again. hopefully I was pretty informative to you, Fools TP, because um I try to be, open and honest with the way I answer people. So what will the next talk show be about? See, that's the thing. Like, I'm not sure. Like, the major thing that I wanted to talk about was dating in 2018, and like for me, dating is fun. I'm 30, and if I become single tomorrow, I'd be freaking out. So this was kind of informative. Yeah, it is. It is. And there's lot of the younger crowd that's here as well. My older, people around my age. I'm 28. People around my age are like lower 30s, early 30s are not so much online at this time. They're probably sleeping. Um, but yeah, this was interesting. This was a lot of fun, and it was pretty informative, and people got to know, you know, people can get to know me a little bit more, get to know my mindset about relationships, about dating. No kids. High five. Nice, nice, nice. um but yeah, dating, full CP dating nowadays is pretty hard. I'll be honest with you. The in your as somebody in their late 20s, it's more so what you want out of the person, more so like if you have that vibe, if you have that connection, if you're clicking with that person, then then that's good. Then stick with it. Um, but I'm very when it comes to women, I'm pretty picky, and I think I have the right to be picky. Um, because it's not every day that you're gonna like find like the one person. So in a way, like yeah, do people do have the right to be, but at the same time, it's like I wouldn't want to settle for somebody that's less than somebody who I'll make happy. But I don't know specifically. Okay, gotta go. Thanks for answering. Your host, student chatters. Okay, yo, full CP. Stop by anytime, dude. Stop by anytime. Man. I want to be in a talk show one day. I don't know what to talk about though. You can. You can be. You can be, Patty. Wouldn't that be crazy if I had no pants right now streaming? That'd be pretty crazy. I've done two streamers and they are both delicious snacks. Oh my goodness. Get Patty on stream. Get Patty on stream, yo. Grill her ass. Get out of here, yo. She's mad cool. Oh my god, I have to do this homework. Does homework have a name? Is homework's name Vincent? Oh my god. But no, not this time. Oh my god. Patty, I love you. Uh she just took off the shirt to spite you. Don't get so close. Why? Wait. Why don't you want me to get close? Oh my god. I'm already making nude. Wait, I'm already nude making pie? What the fuck? What the hell? Anyway, this video will be exported to YouTube, I think either tonight or tomorrow. Good stream today, Russ. Did you have fun? I had fun, man. I had fun. I'll be stopping the stream right now, and then we'll be restarting the stream for League of Legends for the next 3 hours or so. So stick around, yo. Stick around. Stick around. We are giving too much? Okay. Okay. I'll be right back though. I'll be right back. This entire time I didn't use the bathroom. Just an FYI. Can you link your YouTube? Yeah, sure. I think it's just type in uh just type in Team 5 Alive. Team 5 Alive. I'll be right back. Stick around, guys. Stick around. Don't go away. Be right back.